Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Miss Fin Show. I am your host, Miss Fins. Yep, we're keeping the trend today too. My bad, guys. It's been a week. It's been a week, but I appreciate you guys being very, very patient. Thank you, guys. You already know what I'm gonna ask. You know what I'm gonna say. Go ahead and hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you. Oh man, I don't even have my water up here. What's up, guys? Welcome. Thank you so much for coming through, guys. Also, thank you. Public service announcement. Let's keep it clean. Be kind to each other. You can debate. We don't mind. It's just, go after the. Uh, I don't know, guys. Don't go after the person. Go after the opinion. There you go. You can always find Miss Fins Monday through Friday, every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Guys, thank you so much for all of you guys who have been so gracious enough to really be part of the family, guys. You guys have been great. Shout out to all of the members of the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Man, we have so many right now. Thank you. And shout out again to all of our members, man. Wow, it's been a journey. I can't even pretend. Thank you guys. And welcome all of our awesome members. Thank you to all of you guys. You guys have made it, man. So amazing. So amazing. Thank you for coming through. Guys, today we're about to go over our, like it says up there, our weekly game preview, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Miami Dolphins bye week, but we still get to talk about our compadres from our actual division. So we will be discussing the Jets, Raiders, the Patriots, Colts, and the Bills Broncos game. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for coming through. I really appreciate each and every single one of you guys. We will be dropping the link a little later today after we go through the preview. So thank you guys for that as well. So let's get her done. Yes, let's get her done. Let's talk about it. So we can go ahead and do it. Oh, and guys, if you'd like to go ahead and become a member, you absolutely can become part of the family. All you got to do is hit the join button in the main page, or you could click the link that is available as well in the description the um, of the show. I'm also dropping the link too. So in case you don't find that link, you can go ahead and do it. It is the pinned link. It's pinned at the very top of the show. So guys, that's another way you can go ahead and find to become a member, guys. And if you're old school like me, because I'm old school, we still got Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. You can still donate that way. Everything is Miss Phins, MISSPHINS. 100% of the proceeds do go to the channel, so I appreciate about that. Or if you like the new school, we do have our super chat, super thanks, super stickers. So there's three of them. So it's three supers. I always forget one of them. So, sorry. Anyways, guys, thank you again so much. Let's go ahead and get started. I really do appreciate each and every single one of you guys as well. Sorry about the tardiness. It's been a week. As you guys may or may not know, I have no phone. I'm still waiting to see if it works or not. I was thank you, Hooked Up Joe, for letting me know that I could um, try wireless charging. And to be honest with you, I got my fingers crossed. I'm really hoping this sucker works. I haven't even looked at it. But yeah, it's been a week, guys. But it's okay. We're fine. Okay, we will survive. Uh, well, ladies and gentlemen, let's start out with our very first game of the day. At 9:30 a.m., we have our second Frankfurt game. Oh, this is disgusting. You got the Indianapolis Colts versus the New England Patriots, 9:30 a.m. on NFL Network. Unless you live in either market, then you do get it locally. So there you go. Let's see here. And yeah, that's gonna be an awful game because right now they don't care. Patriots are not looking to win. Let's just be real. They're not looking to win. But it's actually very interesting with no Anthony Richardson for the Colts. Gardner Minshew has been doing pretty good, man. He's 145 of 222, 228 attempts, 1,527 yards, 8 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. So there you go. You got Wack Jones going 197 out of 304 attempts, 1,861 yards, 10 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Interesting. Gardner Minshew has played half the games that Jones has and practically have the same numbers. So, and yes, I agree, Scotty. This is going to be Snoozeville. Good morning to everybody in the building. Beat Bob, good morning. Oh, whoa, Beat Bob, you were first to utilize it. I'm glad you find that little QB. Yep. Guys, if you remember and you see our newest emoji, what? To what? Yep. We got our own little miniature Tua emoji for all of the members. Morning, Shekel, welcome. Dolphins #1 fan, morning. Steve, welcome. Good morning. Aquavision, welcome. 72 undefeated, welcome, man. Appreciate it. Yep, we have our little emoji, a little Tua emoji. Yep, Scotty, facts. Guys, Um, Cole will return 3 interceptions for touchdowns again. Whack Jones, probably the way he's carving it up. This is an awful game, guys. The matchup predictor is saying that 52% believe that the Colts will win this game, and 47.4 believe that the Patriots will win this game. Somehow, the Patriots will make this game very competitive and still somehow manage to still lose. Don't ask me why. When it comes to rushing, Moz for the Colts is 132 carries for 615 yards, 5 touchdowns. Ramondre Stevenson 106 carries, 394 yards, 3 touchdowns. Colts had two against Bryce Young 2 weeks ago. Psh, of course they did. What's up, Hooked Up Joe? Patriots are tanking. This is how they will somehow lose. For real. They will somehow figure it out. Galen Bourne, 37 receptions for 406 yards and 4 touchdowns for the Patriots. And Michael Pittman Jr., 58 receptions, 593 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Literally, these two games couldn't have been worse. Like, these two teams, Jesus. Juju Brent is out. Right, I forget. Let me. 1 second, guys. Let's get into the injury report of the Colts Patriots game. You got Juju Brents for the Colts, who is out for this game. You got Alec Pierce, questionable. You got Drew Ogletree, tight end, out. Josh Downs, wide receiver, questionable. Zaire Franklin, questionable. Um, there it is. Questionable, yeah. Honestly, Scotty, I don't know because I'm seeing several teams tanking and none of them are getting their first or third round pick getting taken away, which is insane. But whatever, you know what I mean. It's gonna keep trucking. and just destroy these teams. For the Patriots, they got Tyrone Wheatley on IR, Trent Brown out, Demario Douglas questionable, J.C. Jackson out, Devontae Parker out. God, that just makes this game even worse. Jesus, really does. In the last 5 outings, ladies and gentlemen, literally the Patriots are 1-4. This is ridiculous. And then the Colts are 2-3. Another battle of horrible games. Morning, Todd. Welcome. No, sir, I have no information on him whatsoever. His nickname will be Sack Jones by the time we finish with him. Hopefully, for that second game we got to play, right? I'm hoping. No, wait, we already played him. We already played him, so yeah, that should be good. Uh, 2028 Hall of Fame check will regular season 316 ish. That's how we'll end. Nope, unless this man stops. What do you call it? Unless he stops coaching, and I doubt he will. He's gonna still be there. So again, guys, this is gonna be at 9:30 a.m. on NFL Network, and also if you're in either market, check your local listing. List. I almost said listering. Listings. Indianapolis is actually favored by 2.5 points. Man, there's over under 42.5 points in this game. Who the heck did I pick in the pickums? Why did I pick the Panthers? I almost said yesterday when we did the pickums with color. I almost said, let me just take the Bears. I think the Bears will be fine. Yeah, no, I should have done it. Nobody will handle all control and hire that man. You never know, Bebop. You never know. No, Belichick. Let's see here. Um, Belichick, until he gets that record, he ain't retiring, guys. Trust me. Trust me. He's not. Miss Fitz, someone else is running for a Dolphin Fan of the Year. No, somebody else already got it. Baker, one of our super fans. He actually he got the Dolphins Fan of the Year. I was not looking this year. I was looking for next year to be Fan of the Year. Hopefully, I get nominated and get enough votes to become Fan of the Year, but that'll be next year. Yeah, I feel like I need a little bit more before that. But yeah, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This game is just awful, god awful. For two reasons. Number one, there are rivals. We don't like the Patriots. And two, if you're really talking realistically speaking, New England is 2-7, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, they are the the fifth team when it comes to the draft tomorrow. They're already top five. You think they're gonna win another game to get out of the top five? Get out of here, no. Wow, the Bills and the Jets are both playing Sunday night and Monday night football game back to back last week and this. I know it's crazy, right? Crazy that they get so many. But you know why? It's because of Rodgers, and somehow they still think the Bills are gonna go anywhere, and they're not. But guys, keep hitting that like button. Guys, keep hitting that like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. If again you would like to become a member of the channel and support that way too, check out the top link. I've pinned it in the chat. You can absolutely become a member. We got 4 different tiers for everybody, and I appreciate all of you guys. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for coming through. I really do appreciate it. All we ask, though, is absolutely free. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Let everybody else know. You can also follow on all social media, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Phins, MISSPHINS. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Good morning, delusional welcome. I wonder what jersey Marvin Harrison Jr. won. We'll see. Yeah. Mm, this is an awful game. I went with the Colts. I guess so did what's his name? My co-host on League Wide Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. We both went with the Colts. We truly believe. I think the Colts is gonna do mostly because the Colts right now, ladies and gentlemen. They're feeling themselves. Garner Minshew is moving the ball down. They got several pieces that's working good for them. But the problem is, guys, Garner Minshew right now is not really playing like a starter, but he is trying to become a starter because Anthony Richardson obviously is out for the season. Maybe he can take this away from him. You know what I mean? I don't know. But you can catch League Wide Wednesdays every Monday. Well, every Wednesday. Let me say this correctly. Every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Yesterday was a special day because I couldn't go Wednesday night, but you do have you can still catch us every Wednesday at 8 p.m. We really do appreciate each and every single one of you guys for coming through. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. I mean, I don't know. Who do you guys think is going to win? Patriots or Colts? Put it in the comment section for me real quick. Do you think the Patriots are going to win this game or do you think the Colts are going to win this game? Just tell me either one. I'm actually rather curious to see what you guys think, honestly. Yeah, Michael Pittman Jr. on all the yards for over. Probably he's one of their only weapons. Let's not pretend like he isn't. So yeah, Michael Pittman Jr. Yeah, you guys see the NFL video? The most 30 QB late hits. It was voiced by Rich Eisen. Man, what complete garbage the NFL is coming to. Uh, I don't know, man. Because some people say, oh, these are late hits. Other people say, well, the guy has momentum. Then you see some that are clearly like, bro, you could have stopped and you just straight, you just hit him just to hit him. But the inconsistency of them calling it, that's the part I don't like. Ramondre Stevenson, big game, New England wins. Really, y'all think New England's gonna win? I don't know. I'm sticking to the Colts. If I lose, then whatever, I lose. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, this game is awful. I mean, but the Colts are coming back. They are 4-5. If they were to go ahead and win this game, they'd be 500 so far in the middle of the season, and they still have a shot at perhaps being in the wild card. Very unlikely, but there's still a shot. So why not take it? Essentially. Um, let's see here. Who are y'all talking about? What him? Who did I take a picture with, guys? What are y'all talking about? The fan of the year? Oh, 40. I thought you meant the number 40. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. If you guys see my Twitter and you go to the Jacksonville game, I dropped I think I dropped the I think I dropped those photos. Yeah, I have photos with him because I got to meet him and his mom when I went to the Jaguars game. We actually flew together on the same plane, so that was pretty cool. I saw them and I was like, "Ah, look at that." So yeah, trust me, you'll know who it is. Sorry, I just forgot you. I thought just thought you forgot the R. That's why I was like, oh yeah, 40. Oh, oops. But yeah, yeah, it's awesome human being. Him and his mom, I'm telling you. But right now, the Colts are 12th. Well, they have the Bills, the Texans, the Chargers, and Jets ahead of them because those teams only have one more loss than they do. But I mean, technically, they could somehow get up there. There's still enough games for them to, get up there. So this game just it's super uninteresting. I will not be waking up. My God, my eye. It's just, I'm getting emotional. How much this game sucks. But no, what was I gonna say? Um, this game, yeah, there's not much to this game. Let's go to a slightly better game. Okay. You got the Jets. You got Las Vegas. This is your wait, yeah, Sunday Night Football. Waiting all day on a Sunday night. Uh, no, Bebop. No, no, no. I already went through that with the Dolphins, and if it would have been like a good game, Bengals Ravens 9:30 a.m. Oh, I'm waking up for that. That's a good game. Aren't they playing this week too? Yeah, it's a good game. You know what I mean? Or they're playing. They're playing. Yeah, they're playing sometime this week. No, so not this week. I think next week, Cincy and Ravens play. Like that's a good game. I'd watch that game. I'd get up for that game. I'm not waking up for this. Yeah, no, not gonna happen. I like football. I like sleep better. Clearly, just saying. Just saying. Hello from the. So, let's continue. So you have, ladies and gentlemen, the New Jersey Jets going to Las Vegas. Right now, New Jersey's 4-4, 2-1 away. Yeah, you heard it, 2-1 away. And the Vegas Raiders are 4-5. They're 3-1 at home. And guess what? They're a hot mess of a team, ladies and gentlemen. A hot mess of a team. So here, look, we'll discuss because typically I go a little bit more in depth with the game preview, but I'm gonna drop the link in a little bit. So I'm just trying to get through these real quick, and then I'm gonna let y'all go at it and kind of tell me why I should watch any of these. Actually, no, I'm not gonna lie. I do want to watch the Jets Raiders game because literally these are the next two opponents guys we're playing. And shout out to the Raiders who literally fired the day after. What to me made no sense. Why would you do it the day after? But whatever. The day after the trade deadline, the GM and head coach were both fired. Get out of here. And I think it's because they did nothing in the trade deadline. I think that was like the straw that broke the camel's back for the owner. He was like, nah, 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 I'm done. So, okay, sir, you're done. Uh, but yeah, I think that was it. And this is even more dirty than anything else. They did it at 1:30 in the morning. I know because I was no, it was like 1:36 in the morning. How do I know this? Because I was up that day till like 3 a.m. and it comes through my feed and I'm like, holy smokes! Both of them in the middle of the night, like man, they couldn't wait. Typically they do like 9 a.m., 9:30, 10, noon. Nope. They told him get out of here, literally in the middle of the night. Like that was some gangster stuff. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah, that owner was pissed. I guess that owner is very interestingly looking. He looks like a giant baby, and God, someone tell him that that bowl cut is just literally the worst. Sir, are you back in 1983? Like, what a no, this might be a 70s cut. We might have to go further than that. 77. He just, I mean, I'm sorry. It's just a really bad hairdo. That's all it is. But yeah, these are next two opponents, guys. And we are playing against right off the bye. You guys know we play Las Vegas at home. And then we fly to New Jersey to play the Jets away for Black Friday. Shout out to Black Friday. The first ever Black Friday game. It's going to be on Prime Video. I had to set up all day yesterday. I was setting up my Prime on my other because I'm having a huge 2-day party, man. And obviously Thanksgiving. Man, I'm having it's gonna be awesome. Um, yeah, so that's why I'm gonna watch this Sunday night. Waiting all day for a Sunday night. Ooh, yeah. Why? Because I'm waiting all day on a Sunday night. Uh, is Garoppolo still benched? Yes, he is. Well, he's injured, guys. So yeah. Listen, guys. I know some of y'all are, yeah, some of y'all got yokes, but let's remember this is a family-friendly show, guys. So let's keep it clean. Let's think about it. Yeah. You see, the Germany game was over and signed. I didn't see that Aquavision, honestly. I just, um, to be honest with you, yeah, I didn't see it. I couldn't see it. I was just so like, oh, I just couldn't. Let me remind you guys, that was a very tough game for me. It shouldn't have been such a hard day for me that day, but I was so disillusioned. Like literally, like you would have thought. Anyways, I don't even think about it. But yeah, it was a tough. It was a rough game for me. A rough game. As always, let's go ahead and get into this little predictor thingy. We got our what up, Michelle? Welcome. Did you see? Did you spot that new emoticons, ma'am? Did you see? If you notice the new emoticon, let's go ahead and blast it, ladies and gentlemen. Blast the new emoticon. So I had to work hard on that one for yesterday. Put that puppy up. Yeah, you see it. 2 time, maybe 2 time, 2 time. Blast him. Just spam the chat with our new emoji. Morning, Michelle. Welcome. So 55.6% of the matchup predictor analyzers is what's up? Gee, look at that. Yeah, the little baby Tua. I know. Tua looks cute. I know. Actually, that's the ESPN. Is it? No, the NFL's emoji for Tua. But to try to convert that sucker into the size that we need, it's a lot of work, guys. Every little one of those little adorable emojis takes like an hour to deal with. So annoying, but I do it for you. It's all for you. If you really want it, it's all for you. If you got it, it's all for you. If you really need it. Babyface Tua. Pretty much. You know what they should have done? They should have added the little, like, cross or whatever. But yeah, that little mini Tua. What up, Dolphins State of Mind? Look at all these members coming out of nowhere. Out the woodworks. I see what you did, Scotty. Putting meme between Tua and Gasecki. It's okay. No one can pry me off the hands of my man. You see, Tyree got married. I thought he was already married, but I guess not. Good for him. Way to wait till the bye week to do that. And I hope that prenup was real, real specific. You know what I mean? Gee, Miss Finn's the voice of the morning. Thank you, thank you. Chris Smith, welcome, welcome. Yeah, guys. I'm not sure what's going on with Tyreek and that. That was crazy. But don't worry, guys. Give me some time. We're on drop the link for us. So yeah, 55.6% say the Jets will win. 44.1% the Raiders. To be honest with you, this is a very winnable game for either side. Either side. It really is a toss up. Let's not lie. I think who did I pick? I picked the Raiders actually to win because they're feeling themselves. You know what I mean? Bring me a rip, JP. Girl, we okay. So just so you guys are aware, I can't just drop a million emojis just cause you know. They're actually very what's the word? In order to get an emoji or more emojis, you have to have like a bunch more members. You know what I mean? And hey, shout out to the members. We have grown tremendously. This is our members up to date. Shout out. We got 6 new members from last night's show. It was awesome. Let's say welcome to all these great people, man. They have all become brand new members. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Literally the entire Dean family had become member. I couldn't. They flash mobbed me yesterday. I couldn't even believe it, honestly. And we should be seeing Joy a little bit later today. So we'll check her out. If she's listening, Joy. I remember you want to come in the morning. So don't worry. I'm dropping that link. But but yeah. So shout out to all the members, man. You guys keep it awesome. That's all I gotta say. You guys keep it awesome. Yeah, Tua rubbing off of Tyreek. He's settling down now. That's probably the best thing that he could do for himself. Let's be real. Seriously, let's be real. Thank you, Dean family. Right? Oh man, the Dean family, phenomenal. Like absolutely. I might just have to bring JP's better side, if you know what I mean. Just saying. Anywho, let's continue. This is a very even game. They're both both teams can do it. Maybe Marriage will straighten his head out. Probably, But I don't know if it will or wouldn't. But hopefully, you wish nothing but the best for them. He'll say did say he doesn't party or anything like that anymore. He just does family podcasting, etc. Sometimes men and women. Let me not pretend it's just men. Sometimes we need a little bit more responsibility to grow up. Everybody grows up at a different rate, and sometimes some people mature in certain areas more than they do in other areas of their lives, and maybe this is what Tyreek needed to mature, but yeah, it's definitely great to see him. When I saw the post, I was trying to see. I'm like, is this an old post or something? Or I was so confused. I'm like, getting married. I thought he was already married. But I'm happy for him. Congratulations, Tyreek. We all deserve happiness, and I'm glad that if it makes him happy, him and his family, that's beautiful. Miss Fins, indeed, there was another wedding. Pete married Skylar. Uh, Aqua, stop it. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. So you have Zach Wilson, guys. This so far this year, 160 completions out of 267 attempts, 1,600 yards to the T. That's weird. 5 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. You got Jimmy G, Garoppolo. You've got what am I doing? Gotta be doing this properly. There you go. Team stats. You got Jimmy G, 110 completions out of 168 attempts, 1,205 yards, 7 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. I do believe Himi Yeems will be playing. Um, they still have Brian Hoyer. You know what I mean? But we'll see. What else? What else? What else? Then you have Brees Hall, 94 carries, 493 yards, 2 touchdowns for the Jets, and Josh Jacobs, 159 carries, 506 yards, 5 touchdowns for the Raiders. The For receiver, Garrett Wilson for the Jets, 46 receptions so far, 549 yards, 2 tutties. And you have Devontae Adams, 51 receptions, 573 yards, and 3 tutties. Yeah, score should be 6-3 Jets. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. God, no. At least last night, it was actually a very fun game to watch. Well, not very fun game. Let me not embellish. But it was a decent game. Like, I actually enjoyed the game from last night. You know what I mean? But let's not, let's not. Now let's go over the injury report, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Jeremiah? Welcome. Happy Friday morning, Miss Phins. Let's smash the like button on the way in, Phins up, and let's go, Phins. Thank you, sir. You have Alan Lazard that can't catch anything, who is questionable right now. Quincy Williams, questionable. Jeremiah Rucker, questionable. Makai Becton, that man is always questionable. And Billy Turner, also questionable for the Jets. And for the Raiders, they got Brian Hoyer, questionable. Marcus Peters, questionable. Nate Hobbs, questionable. Luke Masterson, questionable. And Max Crosby, questionable. Another one that's always questionable, but he always ends up somehow playing. Like, I don't get it. Literally, I don't get it. Made no sense to me. Yeah. Lazard with a knee injury was limited on Thursday. Quincy, another knee situation, was also limited. Yeah. Chaz Surratt, also questionable. Yeah, there you go. And then let me see anybody else. Las Vegas Raiders. Excuse me. Let's see. Marcus Peters with another knee did not practice on Wednesday. Hobbs limited due to his injury. Masters was actually in concussion protocol, but he was a full participant on Wednesday's practice, so he should be coming in. Crosby was limited during practice on Wednesday due to the knee injury, so we'll see. Devon Dayblow, ankle, didn't practice on Wednesday. He's questionable. Austin Hooper, limited on Wednesday due to calf injury. They also have Greg Van Rotten and Colton Miller as questionable. Oh, Lord. And the depth chart, the Raiders currently have Aiden O'Connell as their starting quarterback, ladies and gentlemen. That is who we should be expecting to start. So we'll see. Jets is obviously elite. Oh, Jets defense is obviously elite, but their offense is horrendous. Raiders are so inconsistent, but offense is okay. Seriously, like, I think, Michelle, you kind of nailed it. That's essentially exactly what you could expect out of both of these teams, man. Like 1,000%. Like the Sands of hence 6-3 Jets. See, these are the Reeks days of Reeks life. So goes the days of our lives. uh, I wonder who from the team went to Hill's wedding. I'm sure a few people did. Yeah, I'm not surprised. So it should be good. Off today, enough service on Veterans Day. Salute to all veterans and active military. Thank you for your service. Yeah, we did that last night. But again, obviously, let's do it again. Shout out to every single one of our veterans. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for your service. Um, where is it? I'm looking. Let me 1 second, guys. Let me pull this up here real quick. Okay, what the heck is this? Okay, guys. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, veterans. Really do appreciate it. I actually, oh, my hurt. Actually have our salute to service. You guys know I love visors. Salute to service visors, one of my visors, and the little towel. Actually, I have a extra towel. I might give it away, but shipping would be crazy. So we'll see. But yeah, shout out to Veterans Day. Salute to all veterans. Um, man, there isn't an us without you guys. You know what I mean? Good morning, Curtis. Good morning, Fred. Welcome, guys. Um, seriously. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Really do appreciate each and every single one of you guys. That's all I can say. And shout out to all of our active members as well. You guys will eventually be veterans. And thank you guys for your you know your bravery. That's all I can say. And your sacrifice. Enjoy your day off if you got it. Yeah. Mm, yeah. I'm off today too. Hence the sleeping in part. Sorry. Um, let's get her done, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue. This chess game, look. Let me talk about the expectations for this game. I know I didn't do it for the other one, but seriously, I can't even. Patriots, Colts. We don't gotta deal with either team, realistically speaking. So that's why I didn't really go super in depth like I normally do. Because right now, we're not going to face the Colts. And we already faced the Patriots twice and handled our business. So that's why I didn't go into depth. But this one coming up, planning on a beach day. Ah, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Wait, are you in Florida, Michelle? That's super cool. Not to assume that Florida is the only one with beaches, but out of every state in the union, we are the only peninsula. Got on. Anyways, but yeah, oh, North Carolina. Okay, I think you guys have all right beaches. Nothing like ours, though. Nothing like ours, baby. Yeah, but let's think about this. Look, we face literally back to back both of these teams. I fully expect this is what to watch out for, guys. Okay, girl, don't even tell me where, because I have no idea where that is. Just tell me the state, and then that's it. Because I don't know where the state is. I don't know inside the state, so. But we are planning a beach day too. Florida must be something in the air. Yeah, Veterans Day, man. I should go to the beach tomorrow. That would be nice. I haven't been to the beach in a minute. But this is a difference, though. We can go to the beach 365. No, I'm lying. There are days we cannot go to the beach. It is too cold. And no. Good morning, Mr. Dean. How you doing? Oh, absolutely. We're gonna pray for you, man. I hope you feel way better. Really do hope you feel better. Shout out to you and your family bombarding me last night, man. You guys are awesome. Color and I really enjoyed the show, and you guys, man, you are absolute blessing. So feel better, Eddie Dean, for sure. And thank you for your service, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to all of our members and all of our fans of the show and beyond who are veterans. This day is for you. This bud's for you. Not not the bud, but you know what I mean. Um, anyways, so I actually expect the defense for the Jets to really go in on the offense for the Raiders because the Raiders are they have Devontae Adams and Josh Jacobs. They got Jacoby Myers. They got some people, even Michael Mayer. They have like they actually have a decent team. You know what I mean? What's up, Chef Jew? Good morning. Good morning. I'm telling you right now, this team is gonna be. This is a good offense. They're just bad, but I think they got their second win after they got rid of their head coach and they got rid of their GM, and because of that, they were able to go ahead and what do you call it? They were able to win. What is it? A couple games now. Honestly, a couple of games. So yeah, absolutely. Wait a minute. Oh, hey! I just sorry guys. I've got a million thing. I didn't even see this. What is? Oh, wait. We got a new member. Beep, 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 beep. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the practice squad, Curtis. Yeah. Man, Curtis, appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much for coming through. Wow. Well, you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. You know what that means. Let's get her done. I'm going to get it set up right. Nizzle now. Man, Curtis, thank you. Appreciate you. Welcome to the practice squad, man. We need all of you guys. Man, you've always been a great support. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you guys know this, but Curtis has been a fan of Miss Fins when I used to be Jolie. I mean, I'm still Jolie, but if you know, you know. That's all I gotta say. Eons ago. Let's just say that. Eons ago. But Curtis, man, thank you so much for becoming a member. Wow. That's dope. Not gonna lie. That's super dope. That is super dope. Thank you. Oh man. That's awesome. Like seriously, super awesome. This is man, it's just a party. This is why I tell you guys, we party all the time, ladies and gentlemen. We party all the time. Let me give me a second here. Let me update this. Ta-ta. Okay, and then let's put that. Yes. Well, welcome, Curtis. Really do appreciate it. Honestly, man, you guys have been crazy in becoming members, and thank you. Oh, you know what? All the members, let's go ahead and use our emojis. Spam the comment section with the emojis, guys. Spam it, guys. Go ahead and spam it. Let's show everybody all our cool emojis that we got for sure. Let's go ahead and do that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's showcase our emoticons. You know what I mean? Yeah, there you go. He's got Hill. Yep. He's got Hill. Absolutely. And welcome, looking good old fashioned, Curtis. Welcome. Look at this, man. Oh, wait, sorry. Welcome to the team, man. Thank you. Look at that. Look at all those awesome members, man. Y'all are dope. Look at that. Yeah, we got it in our newest member to our emoticons, Mr. Tiny Tua Vailoa. Get what I did. Tiny Tua. Tiny Tua. Like Bumblebee Tua. Tiny Tua. Yup, guys. We got a bunch of different emojis. Obviously, the more members we get, the more emojis. So welcome everybody and thank you. Gonna be on column 3 before you know it. Honestly, yeah. At this point, shoot, man, this is getting crazy. Might have to set up a separate page, and then from there, hopefully multiple pages. But yeah, guys, welcome, welcome, welcome to the team, man. This is super dope, super super dope. Seriously, you guys made me blush. Like, you guys made me blush. But welcome, guys. I appreciate all of you guys. And hey, if you want to also become part of the family and the membership, it's linked at the very top of the chat. It's linked in the description too. If you have an iPhone, I don't know why iPhones being so ridiculous, but from what I've seen from the iPhone people is that they don't see the join button when they look at the page. So that's why I dropped the link in the description of the shows. And right now it's linked at the top because um once you do click the link, it'll actually take you, I guess, the desktop version, and then you can see the little join button there. So there you go. There you go. Well, absolutely, man. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's continue, ladies and gentlemen. So these are the matchups that I'm looking for right now, because we want to make sure that we really break these two games down. Remember, we're facing these two teams. We're gonna face Las Vegas first, and then we're gonna face the Jets. Right. Right now, the Jets defense, we know this is top. Honestly, top five in my opinion. It's top five in. It's definitely top 10. Actually, top 10 in the league. I personally think it's probably top five. It's arguably the best defense even in the division. And I'm not trying to be, like, oh, my fans, what about our defense? Our defense just got here, man. You know what I mean? Give them like 2, 3 more games, and then when they solidify, you know what I mean? We want to see consistency from our defense. But man, this just defense is stout. Crosby, defensive player of the year, need to focus on him. He's one of our major, 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 major focuses. Although he is questionable, man, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Between him and Coons, like, they get after quarterbacks, guys. They get after Crosby and Coons get after quarterbacks like a lot. So we have to watch that matchup with our O line. Obviously, as you guys know, with our O line, um, it's the transformer O line. So because of that, we're gonna have to really watch that D line between Crosby, Jerry Tillery, Bilal Nichols, and Michael Coons. Those guys right there going up against our O line, that's a matchup I really want to see. Specifically, Crosby and Coons, because they're our talent. You know what I mean? How's Teron's gonna do? Is he fully healthy now with the bye and stuff like that? And how is Hunt gonna do at the other side? So it's gonna definitely be very big matchup to see. Our defense just hit top 12 in league. We were we no where were we right around our 70 burger on? Oh, bottom 20s? Yeah, I think we were like 22nd or something like that. No, 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 20, 27th, 25th, something like that. I know. We kept getting trolled. You guys got the 27th ranked defense, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Michelle, yeah, hurts me too. It's true, but wait, what? I'm sick, Connor, Hunt, AJ. Then who do you prefer at left guard? Dude, do not disrespect my man Ike. Okay, Eichenberg, Eichenberg, Eichenberg. We scored because he got in the game. Don't get it twisted. So, but yeah, that matchup between were we around? Oh, what were we around the bottom of the barrel? I would say the last quarter of the league. Yeah, the bottom eight for sure. Our defense was the bottom eight. Yeah. And now we're top 12. Liam Eichenberg, baby. Put respect on his name. I love him. Miss Phins, that pass to Wilson Jr. hit the camera wire. If that's the case, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, that's week one, bro. Man, Ackenberg doesn't completely suck. Who knew? Yeah. Who knew you gotta let some guys develop a little more? I mean, we're doing that with Tua, aren't we? You know what I mean? We're doing that with Austin Jackson. And guess what? Our other guys, you need a little more time. Honestly, I think the best thing that happened to us in our own line was Booch Berry. Period. Period. Period, man. So this is why you want to watch out for these games. This is why I'm gonna be intently watching this game. You know what I mean? And watching the Raiders because of their D line going up against our O line. That's a big matchup. So watch what they do because the Jets have a really good O line. Jets actually have a really good O line between Makai Becton, Tomlinson, Titman, Mitchell. Like I know Cutter McGovern, he's on the IR, but they still put in Billy Turner, and they still got some other guys that they slide in there. But Spaceballs, I love that movie, guys. May the Schwartz be with you. If you know, you know. Develop. Yeah, man. Don't be hating, delusional Patriots fan. Dolphins 34-15. You really think Dolphins 34-15? Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, sorry. Sometimes I have to pay attention to sounds around me. You know what I mean? You gotta be safe, people. You don't know nobody. All I gotta say is this is Florida. Be careful. Anywho, so yeah, so that's gonna be my main that I'm gonna be looking into. How does the Vegas D line go up against the Jets O line? Because the Jets O line is definitely better than ours. Period. I'm just being honest. Um, the other matchup, I mean, I guess you're gonna want to see obviously when you have Devontae Adams and Jacoby Myers, you want to see how Sauce Gardner does. Obviously, Michael Carter. You want to see how DJ Reed, how those guys play, because we all know. Let's not lie that Devontae Adams. I mean, what is it? Last year, the year before? No, not last year, but the year before. In the last few years, he's been top three wide receiver in the league. So you want to see if we have the top two of the top 15 wide receivers in the league. So I want to see how they go up against Devontae Adams and Jacoby Myers and things like that to see exactly how their corners do versus our guys. You know what I mean? Any word on Phillips in a walking boot? Well, remember, guys, it is the bye week, so anybody that you see with any injuries or anything like that, they're gonna be protecting themselves. So you don't have to worry about that. And if he was in a boot, it's probably just precautionary. McDaniel did say on Tuesday, as far as for Waddle and his knee, he's in a good spot. Still sore, but still in a good spot. As far as Phillips, nothing really. I'm not seeing anything else, any update when it comes to Phillips. It looks like he's pretty good. Yeah, so we'll see. What up, Fred? Anywhere? Yeah. What up, Fred? But yeah, let's see here. So that's the matchup to watch out for in that game. And that's pretty much it. That's literally the main thing that I would say about this game. So this game for me is more like recon, for the teams that we're going to be facing. That's and right now, ladies and gentlemen, the the last five games for the Raiders, they're 3-2 actually. They beat the Giants. They beat the Giants. So they actually also beat New England as well, but then again, we know New England wasn't really trying like that. They beat the Packers. They beat New England. They lost to the Chicago Bears, 30-12. That was a bad one. And the Lions too, 26-14. But they beat the Giants 30-6. So let's see if their winning ways after they removed their head coach if that continues. So that's what I'm looking for because we play them the week after. And then the Jets' last 5 games, they're also 3-2. They lost to Kansas City, which they shouldn't have. I don't care what anybody tells me. That should have been a Jets win, period. But of course, they lost by 3. They beat by 10 Denver. Then they beat Philly. Yo, I laughed so hard when they beat Philly. Then they shouldn't have. I'm glad that they beat the Giants only because I had them on my pickums, but yeah, they shouldn't have. And then they lost to the Chargers, 27-6. So God only knows exactly what's going to happen when it comes to it. You know that the Raiders are currently riding that high of winning last week, and Jets are pissed that they lost. So it should make for a great. Oh no, not great. I mean, it should be a really good game. Okay, should be a good game to watch. Let's just keep it that way. Okay, so it's gonna be very, very, very interesting. Um. So yeah, and then again, Jets are 4-4, 2-1 away. Vegas is 4-5, 3-1 at home. This is gonna be your Sunday night matchup, guys, at 8:20 on NBC. So check that one out. Oh, that's gonna be very, very interesting. Then we have Monday Night Football game, guys. We have the Denver Broncos traveling to the Buffalo Bills. That's gonna be our last game for our opponents this bye week for us. They're giving 20.9% to Denver. Whoa, that's a lot. And then they're giving 78.9% to the Bills. Now, I picked the Bills. I know I did. My compadre picked the Broncos. We'll see. I feel like it would be kind of obvious, you know what I mean? That the Bills would win, but you know what? If I lose and Broncos win, if I lose to pick them, I will gladly lose that pick 'em. Because that means those losers would have actually lost. What's up, Newfoundland? Welcome. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's right. Thank you, Color, for reminding me, sir. Broncos country. Let's ride. Let's ride. Broncos country. Let's ride. Broncos country. Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride. Broncos country. Let's ride. Broncos country. Let's ride. Like what? Cringe to the max. But you know what? He's just a silly Billy. He's just a silly Billy. That's all it is. He actually reminds me of like one of my brothers. Oh, like, silly Billy. Silly Billy. Bills over ponies. Yeah, I get it. Well, you got Russell Wilson out here with 154 completions out of 233 attempts, 1,613 yards so far this season, 16 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Guys, that is I can't do math. Oh, 4-1 touchdown to interception ratio. I believe that is the best in the league, if I'm not mistaken. Then you got Trash Allen, 231 completions out of 324 attempts, 2,423 yards, 18 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. So that's a 2-1 touchdown interception rate. They also had Javonte Williams for the Broncos, 90 carries, 357 yards so far this year. And James Cook for the Bills, 108 carries for 506 yards and 1 touchdown. Then we have for receiving Cortland Sutton, 33 receptions for 380 yards and 6 touchdowns. Wow. Talk about red zone threat right there with such little yardage, 380, but still having 6 touchdowns. Whew, that is good. That is good. 70 receptions for Diggs, 834 yards, 7 touchdowns. So, as always, you expect Diggs to be the number one wide receiver for sure. Let me, oops, I forgot to put that. As far as for the Bills' last 5 games, they're actually 3-2. They lost to Jacksonville 25-20. They beat the Giants barely. The Giants should have won that game. The Giants gave away that game. I'm really pissed at the Giants. They gave away that game, man. Giants should have won that game. Anyways, 14-9. Then they lost to New England 29-25. Then they beat Tampa Bay 24-18, and then they got beaten by the Cincinnati Bengals 24-18. And let's be real, that last touchdown was a gimme. It really was all game. Absolute pure dominance. It was like seeing a varsity team versus a JV squad. Like Cincinnati just absolutely destroyed the Bills. Yeah, they got 18 points. Trust me. Watch the game. They were owning the Bills. Then you have the Broncos. They're actually 3-2, much better than the Bills. In their last 5 outings, they beat Chicago 31-28. They lost to the Jets 31-21. They lost to Kansas City 19-8. And then they beat Green Bay 19-17, and they also beat Kansas City 24-9. So they're on a high, back to back winning streaks, 2-game winning streak. Bills are on a 1-game losing streak. But I do agree with you, Beepa, because they're at home. It's Monday night. Bills are 5-4. They're 4-1 at home, so they're a good home team. Denver right now is 3-5 for the year. They're 1-2 away, so they're not as strong when it comes to playing away. So again, I took the Bills. Color took the Broncos. But if I lose that one, I'll be very happy. Trust me, very, very, very happy with that one. I'm just saying. I'm just being honest. Then let's go over the injury report right now for the Broncos. They only have their tight end Greg Dulcich on IR. That's the latest one. They haven't really have anybody else. I guess everybody else is fully healthy. For the Jills, their number one excuse maker, Micah Hyde, is questionable. AJ Klein, questionable. Leonard Floyd, questionable. Christian Benford, questionable. Terrell Bernard, questionable. Their whole last team, questionable. Okay, this is my own personal opinion. Their quarterback absolutely sus and super questionable. Sorry, I had to say that. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, let's be real. Now we smacked that booty up with the Broncos by 50. We dropped 70 on them. We should have dropped 80, but whatever. Break the flipping record, but we're classy like that. Anywho, ain't never gonna happen again, bro. We're never scoring 70 like that again. It's dumb. Should have just had it. But anyways, let me my personal situation aside. What am I watching out for? This particular Monday night game is gonna be at Orchard Park. Buffalo is favored by 7 points, over under 46.5 points in this game. It should be about 43 degrees. It's gonna be a very cold game, but then again, Broncos playing mile highs, and that sucker gets cold too. So it is what it is. Um, that should be very interesting. Sorry, give me a second. Okay, damn, they're good. Yeah, agreed. Third down is the money down. Always the money down. And sorry, let me Look this puppy up real quick. There you go. Okay. What can we get out of this game? Look, we're done. We already played the Broncos. Really, I'm gonna watch the game because there ain't gonna be nothing else to watch Monday night. Oh, watch out, ladies and gentlemen! I do gotta give a special announcement. Both the Sunday night game and the Monday night game will be called by Mr. Color Commentary. He's gonna be doing on his channel color commentary, literally color commentary. Go check out his channel. Go subscribe. We're trying to get him to 1,000 subscribers. He's only got like about 200. So let's go over there. Go subscribe. Go support Color. He is part of the Phins tailgate. That's not gonna change, but he is working on adding content for you guys in his own channel. Go check out Color. He will be calling the game for both games. I might be joining him in either one. Might end up being maybe the Monday night game. Might be easier for me than the Sunday night game. So yeah, but go check out Color. That should be pretty cool. To get him over there and get him those watch hours he's gonna need, and also get him to the 1,000 subscriber guys. So go ahead and watch it. Monday night and Sunday night, Color will be calling both games on the Color Commentary channel. Which, if you don't know what that is, it's it's literally his name. Click on his name and you can go to his channel and just subscribe. So there you go. Make it easy. Let's continue. Look, guys, what to watch out for between these two? It don't even matter. Denver, I care less about Denver. Denver right now. They're 15th in the conference. They're not going anywhere. They're clearly not good. They gotta figure themselves out. But and we gotta see what's going on with them. As far as the Bills, obviously, we play them week 18. This might be for their playoff lives, but at the end of the day, what I'm looking more than anything else when it comes to this particular game is I want to see how the offense for the Bills goes. Who wanna bet 1,000 we don't lose tomorrow, bro? Bro, it's absolute dub. I'm telling you right now. So definitely want to do that. Hey, we got somebody special coming up. Yeah, Michelle, I
What's
totally
up?
hear myself. How you doing? Welcome.
All right. I still got bedhead, so
Michelle.
that's why I'm not coming on camera.
Ah, listen. I think you have me. Yeah, I think I'm hearing myself. Do you have? Can you? I'm hearing myself feedback.
Oh, Let me
Yeah,
try coming back
echo,
in.
echo. Yeah, go ahead, try and come back in. um, but yeah, guys, I'm really just trying to see essentially how does the offense for the Broncos, not offense for the Bills, how do they do versus the Broncos defense? Because actually their defense is not that bad. They're not great, but they're not that bad. So I expect to see some good matchups between the Broncos defense and the Bills offense. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, Broncos could absolutely win this game. We know this. And we already know, we feel like this is more of the Broncos have already met their match. Not the Broncos, but the Bills, their little Super Bowl window is over. Hello?
Is it any better?
No, but you know what? We're gonna try this. I guess. Do you have me on your phone?
Yeah, that's how I always do it.
Okay. Let me see. Oh, you know what? Bring your volume down. So I don't know if you have control to your if you have control of your different volumes, because each phone gives you different volumes.
Is that any better?
Try to see. Hello? No, it's still the same. It's
Hello?
okay. It's no big deal. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
gonna.
I'm gonna.
We're gonna hear me a lot, guys, but it's okay because Oh, and then she left. Like, what happened? She's gonna try to figure it out with the volume. Michelle needs a headset. Michelle, if you have a headset, that might be a little bit better. That might be a little bit better. But regardless, turn the volume down on the browser version if still open. Ooh, hooked up Joe. I think you might be right. Thanks, sir. Let me put that up there so she can see it. By the way, Bills are now projected to for only 10 wins. Oof. Can you imagine? And I did say this last week. I'm like, it is absolutely possible. What up, hooked up Joe? Welcome, sir.
Going. How's it going
How you
today?
doing? Hey, still alive, still kicking, sir. Can't complain.
Okay, I had to
Mm-hmm,
do the
mm-hmm,
same. I had to turn my browser volume down. I got my
But you
new
can still hear
logo.
me though.
I got the yeah, I can. I got
Okay.
the old schooler or the Merino era logo done. I had the
Stop
current
it.
one, so I had to make this one. So I had to come on and check it out. Okay. Um,
Check it out. Let me see if I can highlight your logo real quick. Hold on. There it is. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's literally my favorite logo. That's the logo
yeah, the
I grew up with.
Merino
No, I'm
era.
being serious. Like, no, no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
I
same
grew up
here.
with this logo. Like, this is a logo.
Yeah,
Jason Taylor, he's my favorite player. He's who I grew up with. So for me, it's I love it. What up, Michelle? Can you hear us?
All right, I'm trying headphones. Is this better?
oh yeah.
Yeah, we got it. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that we
All
figured
right.
that out.
Had to go the earbud route.
Earbuds it is. But how you guys doing, man? How you guys doing so far?
Great. The
Yep.
Great.
Nice stressless weekend.
Stress
Yeah,
this weekend?
stressless can't even be beat. For it can't be overtaken. That's stress free there.
Can you seriously? Can you imagine? I'm trying to figure out. There it is. Is that the one I'm looking for? Yes, it is.
That's the one.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? There it is. That's what I was looking for.
Mm,
That's awesome. Well, thank you guys for coming up here. Talk to me. So, what do you guys got on three divisional games that we're going up against? Because guess what? Not we're going up against. It's the bye week, but you know what our divisional opponents are going through. Anyone that you're really looking into more than the other?
I'm kind of hoping the Jets continue to suck. Like, I mean, I was like, oh, I wonder how good the Jets are going to do this week. Watching Monday Night Football. I'm thinking if Rodgers wants to get behind that O line, just he's raring to come back. He is crazier than he looks because that O line was just
You think
pathetic.
so?
We are just going to roll right over that O line. How many times does Zach get sacked? He's like Zach Wilson at this point. It was just, my God.
Oh, that's good. Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson. That's funny. I think he got last game was I think it was like 5, 6 times after the win. What up,
And he was
Franklin?
It was like
getting
Welcome.
folded.
6 or 7.
Right, it was a lot. It was a lot of them. So I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I get it. I would not be surprised if it ends up being that Wilson might not be coming back because of it. But what do you think of that Patriots? Let's start with the Patriots Colts. What do you think, Hooked Up Joe? And then I want to go to Michelle. What do you think of the Patriots Colts game, honestly?
I think the Patriots are just going to try to lose. They tend to want to make it a game to show they don't suck, but then lose at the end. Kinda. I mean, I don't expect them to get blown out. Kinda. I just expect them to strategically lose.
Strategically? Okay, okay. Ah, you know what? I think that you're right. They're finding way. If you really take a look at it, man, they're finding ways to make it seem like they're not really tanking, but it is so obvious. What about you, Michelle? What do you think? And by the way, if you have a
Honestly,
little
I just
picture,
love. No,
if
I
you got
wish
a
I
little
did. I have to
picture
figure
for
out how to.
your emoji,
Yeah, I'll have to figure that out one day.
you could upload
Um,
any. Yeah, upload any image, or we can see you too if you want to go on camera. You don't have to though. You know this.
Yeah, no, not
But
today.
go ahead, continue. Sorry.
That's all right. I just love
Okay.
watching the Patriots lose. After how many decades where they were kicking our
Two.
butt and everybody else's butt, it's just great to see them with a crappy record. So I hope they get destroyed. I don't think they will, but I think they'll lose. Um,
I
Oh,
love watching
that's
them
yeah,
get
I hope
hilarious.
they lose by 50. Honestly,
My God, man. Well, tell me how you really feel. Oh man, that's hilarious. And everybody, if you're just tuning in now, we've got Hooked Up Joe and Michelle up in the panel right now. But this is our game preview, guys. Week 10. The Dolphins are currently on a bye week, but we're still discussing our divisional rivals and their games because we obviously want to win this division, want to see how they're doing. So thank all of you guys for coming through. We also want to give a special shout out to all of our members. What's up, Franklin? How you doing, sir? All of our members, man. We continue to really just join the family. You guys are the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. But I get it, Michelle. Listen, right now, 20 years of misery, you know what I mean? Practically my whole childhood, I had to deal with the flipping Patriots and those cheaters. And see, this is the thing. They cheated, right? Everybody knows they cheated.
yeah, and
They got
especially
somewhat in trouble, and they still nobody cares. They still got 6 rings. Like, oh God, I hate them. Go ahead.
yeah, and the fact that our
Go
team
ahead,
has been
Michelle.
so mediocre, like literally what 8-8, like all the time, 7-9, whatever we've been. So
Yeah, literally the entire
I'm
time. Eight and eight,
I'm
eight and eight, eight
hopefully
and
the
eight. We're the
mediocrity's
most
done.
500 team.
Yeah, but
Girl,
it's still good to know that we
seriously.
have the best record against them.
Oh, we do. It's well, actually, see, this is, and I love to educate people with this because I didn't even know this. I had to look this up. But people don't actually know of all time the Miami Dolphins reign supreme over everyone in this division. And it's not by like 3 games. I mean games. Like we dominate this entire division. Let me put it to you this way. 20 years of Patriots dominance and blah blah blah. And they still don't even come close to how many more games we have over them. It's insane. I love it, love it, love it. Because I just can't stand them. You know what? I can't. I hate the Patriots, hate the Jets and the Bills. I don't care. Like it is what it is. I'm not gonna apologize about it. I don't like them. So yeah, we got Fred in the building. Good morning, Fred. Welcome, sir. How you doing today?
Good morning, Miss Fans. I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Doing well, Fred. Just a friendly reminder,
Good, good.
guys. Let's keep it clean. This is the Misfin Show, and we want to make sure that we keep it clean for all fans of the
Always,
show.
always,
You know.
always much respect, Miss Fans. Always.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Fred. So talk to me. What do you think of these games between the Jets, Raiders, Patriots, Colts, and Bills, Broncos?
Okay.
Well, let's do Patriots, Colts because we're gonna get to the Jets and the Bills games in a second here. But what do you think about Patriots and Colts?
Patriots, and Colts. In my opinion, it can go either way. But however, I'm gonna lean on the Patriots a little more. I'm gonna lean on the Patriots a little more because of
So
Belichick,
you think the Patriots are
and
gonna
that's
win or no?
yes, I do. I think the Patriots will beat the Colts. Yes, I do. Just because of Belichick and
Okay.
a
Fred,
little
mute
bit.
your TV because we can hear it for some reason.
Okay, man. As a matter of fact, Miss Fans, I'm gonna go outside, man.
Okay, okay. Yeah, because I don't want to get dinged. You know what I mean? They're trying to get everybody. They're trying to get
Okay,
everybody.
Miss Fans. Okay.
So, yeah, no, I
Next
get it.
games.
I think
What
the
were the?
Patriots are. Now we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, now what were the next games, Miss Fans?
So let's go ahead then talk about the Jets Raiders game. What do you got on that game?
Uh, I'm gonna lean on the Raiders with that right there, just because, just for the simple fact that the Jets are struggling at quarterback. I happen to think, the Raiders don't have too much at quarterback themselves, but however, you know, uh, I think more so, like I said, Antonio Pierce as these guys seem like they're on a high, and I think they'll just prevail over the Jets today with the lack of support from the Jets offense. So I'm going with the Raiders on that.
You going
Yep,
with the
yep.
Raiders? Okay. Okay. Let's see what Michelle, what do you have on the Raiders and the Jets game on that Sunday night game?
Yeah, that was a tough one for me. Because the Jets
Really?
obviously have a great defense, which I hate to admit.
Well, I
But
know, but it's
their
still the
offense
truth.
is so
Like,
atrocious.
yeah.
Yeah, but their offense is so atrocious. It's like it's just hard for me to balance out which one's gonna put whoever over the edge. Like is the Jets defense gonna win it for them, or is their offense gonna lose it for them? So I do have the Jets. I did pick the Jets right now, but subject to
Okay.
change.
Oh, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mr.
But
Let me win.
by 2 games. But yeah,
Oh, you gotta throw in my face in the 2 games. Okay. I see you, but go ahead, continue.
uh, yeah, I was gonna say I know the Raiders. They played better last week, obviously, with firing their coaches, and that could carry over for one more week. But I don't see it
Hmm.
carrying more than that. And they better not because I'm going to the game. I think, as people know, I'm going to the Raiders
Yeah.
game.
Mm. You know
So,
what? I
and
might
I
be
haven't.
going to that game. I might be going to that game. I still have to see. There's a few things going on, so but
Yeah,
I'm trying to.
yeah.
I'm trying to
So
make it happen.
I haven't seen us win live yet. So I'm hoping this breaks the streak. And if not, I will never go
Then
to
I
another
really
Dolphins
better
game as long as I live.
then I better be there because we win when I'm there. Well, for the
Hey,
most
my
part.
husband's a Raiders fan, so
Oh, so both of you guys.
yeah, I told
Oh
my husband
gosh,
he's
he's
got to
gonna
wear
be.
his Raiders shirt.
You just want him to get in trouble, girl.
But
You are setting up your man.
yeah, I'll have my two. I'll have my Tua jersey on. It'll all be good.
That's funny.
Hey,
Hooked up
Miss
Joe.
Fins, it's
Yeah, what's
liable
up?
to be some it's liable to be some furniture moving in the house when we play the Raiders, man.
It better be. I mean, I don't know. We should have a good game versus the Raiders. That's all I know. But hooked up Joe, talk to me about the Raiders Jets game. What do you think about them?
Okay, and I'm going to drop off after this because my beach day is going to start. So this will be the
Ooh,
last one I
okay,
talk
okay,
about.
sir.
I
Enjoy
think
your
that
beef.
it's hard to say because I really don't know how good of a rush that the pass rush that the Raiders have. Because that seemed to be the problem with the Jets is they just couldn't protect Zach at all. I think if the Raiders can't get to him, that
Mm,
they could compete on that one. But seeing as how it's at the Raiders, I'm just going to have to give Raiders the 3 points and take the Raiders on this one.
okay, okay. And you know what? Before you go, talk to me about the Bills Broncos game, and then we'll get that one started.
Man, I think the Broncos might compete more than we think they will. And God, I don't even. I'm just going to hope the Broncos kick their ass. I mean, I really don't know. I think the Bills are probably going to win, but you just never know what
Dirt
Bronco
tissue,
team is going to show up. So, but it's at the Bills, so you got to kind of take the Bills on that one. I'm taking
for
the home
real.
team,
Like
I
I feel like
guess.
it. Yeah, everybody says so, but watch the Broncos come out of nowhere. And what do you think? Let's say, hypothetically speaking, if the Bills lost to the Broncos, what do you think that means? A for the league and B for the Broncos. I mean for the Bills. Sorry. What does that mean for the Bills? Them
I think
losing
it
to.
would. I think that would pretty much hammer hammer be the nail in the coffin on their fan base, their locker room, their season.
Really?
Yeah, especially when they come down here and get whooped up on. I don't think. I mean, and that's just gonna God, especially at their own house for the
That's what I'm
Broncos that we beat by
saying.
70. I mean, that would just be the biggest slap in the face you could ever
Can you
imagine. So
believe? Like, it is a possibility. I
it
personally
is.
give the Broncos 5% chance of winning this game. But listen, they absolutely it's still an NFL team. Any given Sunday, we how many times have we said that? You know what I mean? Like, so that could really be a possibility. And Yeah. Then, in my opinion, guys, I have to say that before you leave, Joe, because I want you to hear this. Hear me out with
Uh-huh.
this. I want to show you. Did you just become color? Look
I
at
just
this.
wanted to
Oh,
also tell you on the Raiders game. Okay, I had to show this to color because I made it. Um,
what in the world? Oh, and look who
so I
just
can
showed up.
impersonate color.
Right on cue. Color, you got an impersonator, sir. You got an
That
impersonator, sir.
man, that's precisely why I just came up, hooked up. I
Look how
saw your message in chat the other day, but I think we lost communication in that particular show. But
Yeah.
I was gonna
Josh,
get with you, man. I really like that,
dude,
bro. That is
talk, hooked up,
freaking
Joe.
awesome.
Wait, let him talk. Let
Yeah.
me see it.
Yeah. It moves just like the other ones
Holy
do.
smokes,
I had
that's
to
so
do it
So I
because
just
it's
need
cool.
to
just such a
pipe that
perfect
through
logo.
OBS, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, and how is it piped with a web URL or is it like a vector image or something?
I can actually
What's
put
up,
it out as a
insanity?
web URL, and you
Uh
can
huh.
also I can make it a local app that you can just run. That's what I do. It's a local
Oh,
app
okay,
that I
like a
run.
plugin for
Okay,
OBS
you
or a
techies.
Yeah.
standalone app.
It's a standalone app, and I just share it like you share everything
That's
else.
Oh,
really
okay.
nice.
Right. You add that as a source or whatever,
Yeah,
that app as a
exactly.
source.
Right.
Right.
And you
Okay.
can resize it, move it around, on
Wow.
screen
That's super
here,
dope. I'm not gonna lie.
So
you
what
know.
format is like what file
No,
format is
wait,
that
wait,
particular image
wait,
in?
wait, wait, wait. You're not about to take over my show
No,
talking
no,
No,
about
no,
some
no.
no. I
things
just
because I
need
have
to
no
know so
idea.
I know how it would be the best way to send
If
it to
you
me. You know what I mean?
uh get
Insanity,
me
I have no
at
phone.
I'm at hooked up Joe on Twitter,
I was just gonna
and I
Oh,
say
can't
okay.
and I can't
Twitter.
uh and I can't message you because you're shut down for probably I just rejoined. So if you ping me at hooked up Joe on Twitter, then
Okay.
I'll ping you back
Sweet, man.
because I'm
Appreciate
probably
that.
open.
Man, great work, man. I really love that. That is exactly what I'm looking for,
Okay, let me
man.
not
And
be
you
So
can
mean. I
use the
brought you back.
3D. You can use the 3D logo for other stuff too. It's just a generic
sweet.
3D thing too. All right,
I,
I won't
I brought you guys together.
hijack
Okay,
your
I
show
brought
Yeah,
you.
anymore.
take
Nah,
back
it's
over,
okay.
Miss
Go
Finn.
ahead,
let's
figure it
move
out.
on.
Gosh,
Let's move
man.
on, man.
Let it get
Yep.
off the
All
rails,
right.
Okay,
Miss
listen.
Finn.
Well, hooked up
Y'all
Joe.
take care.
Thank you so
Off to the
much for
beach.
showing him that. Thank you for coming up here. I appreciate it as always. Thank you for being a member, sir. And
Well, thank you for
actually, he
doing
was
it.
my second member, man. Can you see right here? You know, my
I didn't want to, EPP wanted to be first, so I wasn't going to steal his thunder on that. So I
yeah,
waited.
yeah. He definitely won. It was between him and Chef Do, and he happened to see it first, and then. So I appreciate it, Hooked Joe, man. You
We
take care, okay?
appreciate you. Take care. Fins
Oh,
up.
thank you. Fins up. Yeah. So let's get her done. Let's get her done because I don't want to move it over here. Yeah, Insanity. Good morning to you, girl. But I don't know if you heard me or not. I was trying to tell you last night. I have no phone, people, and I'm hoping that this wireless charging Hooked Up Joe told me works. I haven't had a phone since Monday. I have been crying myself to sleep. It's been ridiculous, and you know
So
what?
when you laid it on the charger, did it chime like it was charging?
I don't know. I'm just gonna let it ride. Broncos country, and then hopefully it'll work. But okay. What game were we? Bills Broncos game. Fred, talk to me. What do you got on this Bills Broncos game, sir?
Uh, Bills Broncos.
Yep.
Obviously, to me, Bills. You know what I mean? They need to make a statement game, and here's the game that I think they do it in.
You think they are
Did
gonna
you?
make that statement this game?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I see the Bills in a blowout of the Broncos.
Boss, did you say blowout?
Yes,
Did you
blowout.
say blowout,
And my
Fred? Did
score, I
everybody
had
else hear him say
yes,
blowout?
yes, I did say blowout, Miss Phins. As a matter of fact, I'm going to say a score of 35-17.
35-17. I mean, it is possible. Look, you already got delusional Patriots fan changing his mind too. Look at that. Look at that. Holy smokes.
Well,
I
Miss Phins,
mean,
it
Josh
is
Allen
it
too.
is what it is. Yeah, and he's at home, and I think this is a game where uh, attempts or tries to get back on track.
Holy cow! Listen, let me tell you something. That's really insane. Well, no, it is semi. You're kind of doubling up the points. You're winning by three. Listen, if you win by three possessions, that's a blowout. I don't care what anyone tells you.
Hmm.
That's
Okay.
a blowout. Three possessions, you're winning by a blowout. You
Hmm.
know what I mean?
Hmm.
But man, that's crazy. What about you, Michelle? What do you got on this Bills Broncos game, ma'am?
I got the Buffalo Bums winning this one, but not by a blowout. I think the
Buffalo
little
Bills.
Broncos are gonna put up some points, but being that it's at home and that the Bills aren't atrocious yet, I think they pull it out. I think they win like 24-27 to like 21 or something like that.
Okay,
I
yeah,
think
I
it's
had
gonna
the
be kind of
Broncos.
close.
Yeah, I had the Broncos going 24-21. I thought it was gonna be close, and then last minute kick. You know what I mean? Um, Color picked the Broncos. I picked the Bills 24-21. So
I
that's
would love to be wrong, so that would
I know
be
that's what I'm
awesome.
saying. I'm like, if I'm wrong, I still win. I still win. If I'm wrong, that means the Bills lost, and I'm happy. So yeah. Oh, what's
Is Cap for
hey?
is Cap for life in here?
I don't know if Cat for like he would have said something if he was in here.
Uh,
Why?
I just
What's
gotta
up
thank
with
him for
you?
that trade. I gotta thank him for that trade because he generously gave me C.J. Stroud and Saquon Barkley, and I all I had to give up was Kirk Cousins, who lasted a week, and Nico
Wow.
Collins. So
Wow.
thanks, Cap, if you listen to this later.
Wow, he probably will listen to the letter. That's right. We have a bill sighting, ladies and gentlemen. They're rare nowadays, but they're here. Sal, thank you, buddy, for coming through, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bill's in trouble. McDermott messed up the offense. Okay, hold up, because this is serious. You really think McDermott's the reason why, and not Josh Allen, why you guys are not doing well? Like, be truthful, man. Tell me the truth. You really think that's the case? Because I don't know. I just feel like I don't know if it's McDermott. I don't know. I don't really know. But look, Sal. I mean, you are the Bills fan, so you would know your team in super detail. So if you say that perhaps maybe you know um maybe that's not working, yeah, that's I guess that's
Well, it
that's
wouldn't be the
crazy.
first Hurricanes quarterback to go to the Buffalo Bills and not get the job done.
Yeah, but he's talking about McDermott being the reason.
I'm
Okay,
talking about
Color,
their
talk to me.
offense. I'm talking about their offensive coordinator.
Dorsey.
The one who likes to throw clipboards.
Oh,
Yeah.
my favorite guy. That's my favorite Bills fan. That's my
Has he
favorite. That's my
ha-
favorite Bills.
has he paid restitution for that glass window he broke in our box?
I don't know, man. Dude, I still can't believe the other dude that was sitting behind him had to rush to block the camera because this man was breaking chairs, tables, the little iPad, the another laptop. It's hilarious. Hilarious, man. That's crazy. But what
It was a fun rant to watch.
it really was. You rarely get it. Look, Sal says McDermott insisted on 12 personnel all off season. That's not them. Okay. Well, I mean, you do have two really good tight ends in Kincaid and Knox, so I can understand why they would want to, do that. It's just, I guess. And now you got Knox out for the season. Kincaid is hurt. So it's gonna be very interesting. Very, very interesting. Fin Sanity, if you're still in here and you can hear me, I'm checking my email. I have access to my email. Email me because I can't see what you wrote. Gabe Davis is overrated. I think Gabe Davis, they're not using him right. I really wholeheartedly think they're not using him right. Who hasn't spoken about this Bills Broncos game? Or did you get
Me.
to go ahead, Color? That's why I have you here. I was just testing you. Go ahead.
First
Talk
of
to me
all, I
about the
don't
Bills
think the
Broncos.
Bills are going to lose, but I think the Broncos have absolutely have the capability of beating them,
Mm.
and it is at home. I know that's rough. I get it, but so that's why I don't think they're going to lose. But I picked the Broncos because, yeah, I hate the Bills, and I'm sorry. I'm always going to find a way for them to lose. And if that's the reason that I'm at 76%, and y'all are at 98% or whatever, then that's fine. I'll take the L. But just know that the only reason you two are in the top three and I'm not is because I pick with my emotions. Just so y'all know
Wow. Shots are being fired left and right. You sound real salty, color. You're sounding real
Hey,
salty.
I pick with my emotions every time I pick the Dolphins to win. I'll never pick them lose.
that.
You know, I'm not
I
gonna lie
can't
to you.
do it either.
Hey,
It's like if they're gonna lose, I'm gonna be wrong because I ain't picking them to lose.
I know
Exactly.
it sucks, but it's true. I do
for
the same thing with the Dolphins.
to what you
Go
said,
ahead,
Miss
friend.
Phins, I also think Gabe Davis is overrated too.
Yeah, delusional said that. Delusional Patriots fan. I just feel like they don't. You know how to use them properly, man. I really don't. And maybe it could be one of those situations, kind of like how Tua refused to throw to Gesicki for whatever reason. He just doesn't throw to Gabe Davis. Now, I think maybe Davis might be a better end zone, or yeah, red zone threat more than anything else. And if they want to use him in that capacity, sure. But that's the whole point of them doing the 12 personnel and having their tight ends. Like those are the guys that should be their main red zone threat. But for some reason, man, Sal, I'm with you. Do you think? Ooh, I got a great question for all you guys in the panel and everybody in the comment section. Do you guys think McDermott is in a hot seat? Ooh, that's a good question to answer. Y'all really think he's in the hot seat? Sal, you're Bills fan. Do you think he's on the hot seat this year? Is that what we're thinking or no? 'Cause I think that's kind of crazy. Look at this.
Well,
Dorsey clueless with
I don't.
Davis all over the board. I agree. Go ahead, Fred.
I
You think
I
then
I would think
McDermott's
Ken
in?
Dorsey be on. No, I don't think McDermott's on the hot seat. I'd say Ken Dorsey before him, before McDermott.
Ooh, he's the scapegoat, is what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah,
I can see that. I can totally
exactly.
see that. I could absolutely see that. Okay, okay. What about you,
Yeah,
Michelle and Color? What do y'all think? You
I
think
gotta
he's the?
echo Fred. I think Dorsey's more on the hot seat than McDermott is, but I guess it kind of depends too on if they don't make the playoffs. I think they're both on the hot seat.
So you think that they'll get fired off season, or you think they'll get maybe like next season to try to turn it around?
I think at least one of them would get fired in the offseason if they don't make the playoffs.
That's crazy.
But
I'm telling
you
you,
never
this
know.
is it's the downside of the Bills, man. And on top of that, too, guys. I don't know if you guys know this, but and I know they're gonna say you could always restructure. There's only so much you can restructure, guys. What's his name's money's got the real money is about to drop this next season. They're already struggling to get guys to stay healthy throughout the season. So who else are they gonna bring in? Like, who else are they gonna bring in to that they can afford with Josh Allison's giant contract? What is it, like 58 million next year? Is gonna be the cap hit for him. From what I saw last, that's insane. And apparently, according to Sal, McDermott forced new offense on Dorsey. So you think it's Dorsey the reason why? I mean, McDermott is the reason why they're not being effective. That's very interesting. I didn't think about it that way. I just
Well,
thought,
why would a defensive coach do that?
Good point, caller. Good point, caller.
yeah, no, no, I got you on the,
I
got you
mean,
on
it'd
the
be one
stage.
thing if you
Continue that thought.
brought in a bunch of nobodies and forced your offense on them, sort of like we saw what happened down here. But You bring in Ken Dorsey, you're thinking, okay, you're bringing him in because of his credentials. Like leave him alone. Why would you go and force something on, especially if you're more of a defensive mind, unless you're talking about, hey, I need you to make sure that you're running the ball and holding on to the football, even if we don't score, because that's how our defense is going to thrive. I don't know, but it seems to me when you're looking at Josh Allen and his averages this year, their production is way down. It simply is. That simply is the case. It just depends on who the owner blames for that, the coach for hiring him, or Dorsey for not, you know,
Uh, uh,
constructing
Miss Fins,
a way to
okay.
to get production out of Josh Allen, which we know Dable was able to. So
Miss Fins, if you ask me,
That's crazy. What's up, Fred? You leaving?
no, no, I'm not leaving. I just want to put
Hmm.
my perspective on why the Bills may be struggling.
Go ahead.
And I'm by no means a
Hmm.
Bills fan at all, fan at all, man. So don't confuse that, Miss Fins. But I think by them not having Josh Allen run the ball and try to just get him to just throw it, I think that's taken away from that offense a little bit. And so he's making some tough throws. Not to mention that arm is really banged up. He's is banged up more than he's talking about. And I just think him not running the ball like he was doing, and the offense is just struggling from that point. That's my perspective.
I, s- I see what you mean because right now, I mean, the Dolphins number one fan said if they don't make the playoff, this asking for a trade. But as long as Josh is there, McDermott is there. I can see that Dolphins number one fan, but this is the thing. I mean, to Fred's point, they're relying way too much on Josh Allen. We've been saying this for years. If the Bills don't figure out something else, and this man, not that we're wishing for him to get in, nobody will look. At the end of the day, I may not like the Bills, but these guys, they still have families. They still got their own lives. Like I wouldn't want anybody to get injured. I don't care how much I can't stand them. Like example, when Aaron Rodgers got injured, I didn't like that, man. It takes away from good football, and I'm a football fan. You know what I mean? I didn't like that. He still has his overall family. He's still, you know what I mean? Like I don't want somebody to get injured. I totally laughed. I'm not gonna lie at the situation of I couldn't. But it was just surprising to me. He only lasted 4 plays, so I laughed at the situation, not the fact that he got injured at all. And then I was like, oh my god, the Jets are done, but they're not done technically. So, but there you go. We can make that distinction. I wasn't happy with him getting injured because it just takes away from football, and I'm a football fan. But to Fred's point, it's like if you're a run first quarterback, which is what Josh Allen, if you're the leading rusher and you're the quarterback, that's a problem. That is a problem because you're not. Yeah, you could run and you can, get all these yardage, extend plays, which is a good thing. That's a good thing, but you're putting yourself in harm's way. In harm's way, period. There's
yeah,
no other way of saying that. There's
because
no other way of saying
what's his problem right now with his arm? His shoulder. I wonder how that happened.
exactly
He
when
You
he's
was
put you
he
put your
was
shoulder into a linebacker for 3 seasons straight. That's what's going to happen.
no. I think he was about to get sacked. However,
Well, I know how
he
the injury happened. I'm talking
oh,
about the
okay.
wear and tear that made the shoulder,
overall.
compromised to get injured on that play. The dude can't be lower, and even if that's not what caused it, the shoulder is compromised. He can't be putting it into linebackers right now.
Oh, not now. Certainly not now. No.
So the end result's the same. You know what I mean? Low. They're just not having him run. I
Right.
mean,
And to me, color. This is why I think that offense is struggling the way it is, man.
It makes
Uh,
sense that they're
that's
struggling.
why
Shout
I've
out to
always
Phins
believed it's
Sports
one
Network.
dimensional.
What up, Bubby? Welcome, 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 sir. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. Appreciate you for sure.
And now
Thank
the
you.
particular shoulder that it happened on, ironically, is his throwing shoulder. So it
Also,
compounds the problem. You know what I mean?
100. You're
well,
100%
Like
right.
Sal
if he
says,
had a sore shoulder, left shoulder, because of going into linebackers all the time, at least he could still throw the ball. You know, but now
Exactly.
he's having a hard time. We talk about Gabe Davis. One of the things he utilizes Gabe Davis for is the deep thrown on a rope,
Yeah.
yeah,
50-yard pass. You know what I mean? And he doesn't have that right now.
Right. Right.
he doesn't. And if you take a look at it, I mean, Sal kind of said it screwed up Allen's head with no running, which is a bad thing. And then Aquavision added, they also refuse to stick with the run. They refuse to stick with the run. Absolutely refuse to stick with the run. Look at Lewis. Good morning, Lewis. Welcome. I wanted to also shout out the Fins Talk Sports Network guys. Go check out Bobby Fins Talk and all the boys over there, man. They're
Tell him,
phenomenal.
Lou.
Facts are the Bills are trash. They've been trash, and people are talking about the Dolphins being frauds. Okay, cool. I'm gonna try to do my best Lewis impression. I'll accept it. But the Bills have been frauds for the past 4 years. Let's talk that. I hope I did. I
I
did.
I
I
tack a
did.
zero on the end of that. The past
Uh,
40 years they've been frauds.
Ooh, Michelle out here throwing daggers. 40
Lou's just
years?
Lou's just spitting on the keyboard.
Yeah, he was like trash, trash, trash. Bills miss playoffs. Believe me, McDermott is in trouble. That's what her resident literally the only I don't know why. All of for the last few weeks, all the Bill fans have scattered away. I don't understand it. Not just from his fans, but from like all platforms. At least I don't know what's going on. What's going on, guys? You're
Can't
alive
take the
missing in
heat.
action. Can't take the heat. Get out the
Hey,
kitchen.
you know what? At least delusional shows up like every day. Credit to you, dude, because I don't think I could do it honestly. But
Yeah.
um,
Yo,
credit to the
delusional.
fans who come through every day, and no matter how good or bad their team's doing.
Exactly. Well taken. You know what? I will tell you this: delusional Patriots fan knows his team is tanking. He knows his team super sucks, and he still shows up every day. He still supports. He's like hitting the like button. He's still subscribed. He's still here. But for some reason, the Bills fans just can't, and not just from his fans. I don't see him nowhere. I don't see him nowhere. Like not on the fence tailgate. No, nowhere. They're nowhere to be found. And I'm like, what's going? Guys, we love you. We still got that AFC East love. So, well, look, there's a difference, between the team. I hate all teams, not Dolphins. You know what I mean? But as far as the everybody's welcome. You know what I mean? Bills new stadium to fill McDermott's exhaust fan base. That's so sad that the Bills have a problem with their stadium right now, being that it's open to only build a $1 billion new stadium next door. Literally, guys, if you look at the pictures, like literally, like if their old stadium is here, the new one's right here next to it, like literally right next to it. $1 billion to instead of you would think maybe we should do I don't know like Ford Field, a dome. No, we're gonna stick to
Well,
we're gonna rebuild
why wouldn't why wouldn't they
and
just
not
tear the old
have a
stadium
roof.
down, Miss? Why wouldn't they just why don't they just tear the old stadium down and build the new one up right there, man? Why have to go or what 2 miles away if it's that?
No, no, they're
Just
ten
build it
feet
up where
away.
the old one
No,
was.
10 feet away. Like it's
10.
10
Okay.
feet
Oh,
away. No, I'm
I thought you
meaning
were
when I
joking, Miss
say
Fins, but you know.
no, I'm being super serious. Take a pic. When I saw it, I was like, did they really just put that next to each other? Like
Yeah, they
literally
did that. They
right
did that.
here, and then they somehow managed to like squeeze the new one right next to it. I was
Yeah,
like,
they did the same
Wow.
thing with
Oh my
they did the
God.
same thing with the with Bush 3 in St. Louis. And when
It's crazy.
okay, 10 feet maybe is a little closer than that,
Damn.
No
but here's the
way.
thing, Miss Fins, you go outside of Bush Stadium right now, and there's the the streets right there, right, and the street is only a two-way street because it's downtown St. Louis, right? So yeah,
Hmm.
you cross that little 20-foot street right there, and they have a park right there that you can go, and there's a baseball mound in the park, and that baseball mound is from the former stadium. Like that's how close they built
Literally
it. You know what I mean? Like yeah,
across the street.
yeah.
Holy
And they like
smokes.
Hey,
keep this is the
you know,
third
Miss.
version of Bush Stadium, and I think they just keep building back and forth on
That's
that
hilarious.
spot.
That's freaking
That's
hilarious.
funny.
Well, you know what, Miss Finn's like where I am. These are townships and counties, and
Wait,
I swear, man,
where
this
are you?
little street. It's almost. Well, I'm in New Jersey. I'm in
Oh,
South
okay.
Jersey, Miss
We got
Finn's.
a lot of Jersey
So like
people, man.
these,
Shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
South
them.
yeah.
Jersey.
So like
Yeah, all
like
y'all, even
like
Finsanity, all
literally,
y'all Jersey people. Mm-mm-mm.
and you have a street, a small street. So once you cross that street, you into a township. Back on the other side of the street, it's a county. Like like what the? And we're just talking maybe uh, 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 10 feet, just like you say, 10 feet. And I was like, oh wow. So maybe does that affect taxes and stuff like that, Miss Finns? I have to ask you.
Well,
You know
first
what I
of all,
mean?
you need a lot of land to be able to build any stadium. I don't care what team it is, whether even if it's soccer, it don't matter. Whatever sports
Mm,
arena or slash field that you gotta create, you need land. A. And
mm,
second, you're gonna need that partnership with the city because the city has to approve it. You know, and two, because I know
okay,
Sal
okay.
and someone else is going. Oh, Sal and Scotty are kind of going for it for what the Marlins down here. See, the Marlins they screwed the Miami County, and the owner definitely screwed. I don't want to get into it, but they
Okay.
literally screwed the county. So the county said, "Forget it. We're not giving nobody money to be able to renew their stadium." And that's why we had the opportunity to do Super Bowl 50 in Miami.
Mm.
Uh, but we didn't because Ross refused to pay for the upgrades to get the little canopy. Then the NFL told him, then you're not getting another Super Bowl. And what happened? He ended up
Wow.
forking up the money. I forgot. It was like half a billion. He
Wow.
forked up the money, did the change, and we literally got it 4 years later. So yeah, that's the thing. It's just it depends on the relationship with it, but because the Marlins literally screwed the county, they're like, no, we're not having this again. So, but let's be real.
Okay.
Look, he got the canopy right, brought the Super Bowl with. They estimate that every time you have a Super Bowl, like one of these major championships, but specifically the Super Bowl, within
Mm.
that week, the amount of revenue that city, town, county gets, you're talking about well over $1 billion
Mm.
between hotels, restaurants. You know what I mean? Like it's insane. So he
Yeah.
definitely
On
got
that
his
note,
money
Miss Vince,
back.
have you ever read the list of requirements to get a Super Bowl to be considered for a Super Bowl? It goes way beyond. Like it dives into all the logistics
Oh
involved of
yeah,
what
you
you're
have to have
talking
a
about.
certain
Like
amount of
you have to be
hotels.
able to have this many of hotels to support
Yep.
all the influx of traffic. You have to have this many medical facilities, and this and that and the other. Like there's all kinds of weird requirements that all
Well, it's
make
not
sense
weird because
for logistics.
you want to, yeah, you want to have a good game, but you also have to make sure that you're protecting your fans too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Sure,
that's
and
why
it's
they
like
have
you
all those
yeah, like
requirements.
you gotta have, this amount of like, the average like it even goes down to like average income of the city and all that. It's crazy.
No, it's insane.
Mm.
Literally, each team that gets the Super Bowl, they say for that Super Bowl week, because it's Super Bowl week. That's when it happens. And they're saying that it is well over $1 billion that they get overall. And the teams are forking up so much money. Forget it. I mean, between concession stands, between tickets, because the tickets. They also get part of it too, as well. All of that, like it just completely changes the market. You know what I mean? And it just had so much
Exactly. And all that money is
advertising
made.
dollars. You know what I
Right,
mean?
exactly. And the money you're talking, the that preliminary money, forget the money from the revenue of the game itself and coming in, but you've also got the fact that if you're Super Bowl, or if you're a team owner of the team in your town is going for
Hmm.
wants a Super Bowl in that town, your town is going to make money just from him applying for it, because he's going to need to make sure there's new hotels built. If there ain't enough, he's going to make sure there's enough parking in the city and whatever else where the
Yep.
near the
Yep.
stadium, that Walmart over by Hard Rock. All of that is because we were going for bidding for Super Bowls,
Mm. You're welcome,
and that
Flavor J.
that
Look at
creates
this.
jobs, all kinds of stuff. Sorry, go ahead, Miss.
Oh, no, 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 no! I'm gonna finish your. I'm gonna let you finish in a second. But
Oh,
Beyonce
I'm
had
done.
the greatest album of all. You know, I'm just kidding. I just Kanye you. Good morning, Dolphin. Thank you for the morning content, man. Flavor Day. We're always here Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. So I appreciate all of you guys, and I'm glad that I can be consistently here for you guys for sure. Now, I will say this, and I don't think I'm not gonna call out any names, but I will say this, and I think you guys should know. I would really appreciate if everybody in the chat could respect the channel, because you guys mostly do. Let's go ahead and respect the channel. Let's keep it clean, guys. Remember, you guys can disagree and you can guys debate, but let's be kind to each other, and you can debate somebody on their opinion, but let's not be nasty to each other. So let's not be nasty. I really want you guys know that kids literally watch this show. I've got several I can just rattle off that literally have come on the show and everything. So please do me a favor. Let's keep it clean and let's be kind and respect the channel, like I know you guys do. But I do need to make this public service announcement, because I am seeing a couple things, and I really don't want to have to clamp down. Also, too, guys, just a real quick, because since I'm already talking, guys, do me a favor, hit that like button on your way in. Let's get the likes up real quick, guys. Also, too, you guys can go ahead and become and join the family as well. Why am I in the little box? Definitely go ahead and check out the channel membership. You can hit the little join button next to subscribe, or you can go ahead and hit the link I have pinned it up there in the chat. Click the link. Go ahead and do so, so that way we can go ahead and get even more more of our awesome members into the building. And shout out to all the members so far. Look at that list, just keeps growing exponentially, and I appreciate it. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because man, I can't do this without all of you guys. See ya, Sal. Have a great rest of your day, man. And to everybody, happy Veterans Day. Definitely, all those who have served. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. And again, thank you to all of our members as well. This is the game preview, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just tuning in, I appreciate you. If you're just catching the replay, also, then remember, this is the game preview where we previewed the Jets, Raiders, Patriots, Colts, Bills, Broncos game. And how does that affect us as well? Also, too, let's support those who do support us in the channel by supporting them as well. So check out Chef Jew and Chef Jew's Catering. Looking for a great chef to cater your next birthday, business, or office party, etc. with mouth-watering cookies, cakes, pies, and more. Then go ahead and call Chef Jew at 786-804-8096. That's 786-804-8096. Or via Facebook Messenger or Instagram at Chef Jew, J-U Catering. For more information, and mention Miss Phins to get 10% off your catering order, guys. Let's go ahead and support those who do support the channel. And just so you know, he does take care of the Tri-County area over here in South Florida. So from the Treasure Coast to well, what is it? Treasure Coast, then Palm Beach, Broward, and Miami-Dade County. So definitely check him out. Now, to Color's point, and to Scotty's points, because I know Scotty said it too. The hotels, the hotel, motel, holiday, like literally, it's just so many So many hotels. Like, let me put it to you this way: the way that the Olympics, they kind of say it like they say it 8 years in advance to allow for those cities, like who's gonna be the host for this, whatever. They give those cities between 4 to 8 years to get the city ready, build all the stadium because they have to put in a bid, say where each game is gonna be, and blah 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 blah, so they can break that up, right? Same thing for the Super Bowl, guys. The Super Bowl, they say it out for 4 years at a time, so we know what the next four, where the next four Super Bowls are going to be, including this year, and then the next year, then another one gets added on to that list as well. And right now, the two cities that have hosted the Super Bowl the most, and they're currently tied, would be the Superdome over there in New Orleans, and yours truly, Miami Dolphins, guys. We have hosted so far 11. They too have hosted 11 Super Bowls. That is by far and by a wide margin the most Super Bowls held. Now, it also makes sense when you're playing in February. Nobody wants to you don't see the Super Bowl in these cold places for good reason. Nobody's trying to deal with the snow and stuff. So
Well,
everybody
yeah,
wants
like
to
what was up with them having it in Minnesota? Like, did anybody really want to go to that Super Bowl? I mean, come on.
Right.
Nobody wanted to be there.
uh,
And I lived in Minnesota.
yeah.
It's a very beautiful area, but it's freaking very cold in February. I mean, feet of snow. Like, even if the Dolphins
February?
were in
Oh,
it, I don't know that.
absolutely.
Even if the Dolphins were in it that year, I don't think I would want to go there because I wouldn't want to deal with the damn snow.
And I think that's why you don't see the up north teams really get them like that. Now, Minnesota is a dome, right? If I'm not mistaken. So that's one of the reasons why some of those northern places might get the opportunity here and there. But realistically speaking, you're gonna see Arizona was last year, right? Like you're gonna see these southern states because nobody's trying to deal with this cold come Super Bowl time because it's February. Miss Phins, last Super Bowl in Miami, they installed 5G in Miami and Fort Lauderdale. We were the first cities with it because of the Super Bowl. Yeah, it makes sense. Good morning,
Yeah,
Edward.
I could see
Welcome,
that.
buddy. Welcome. It just makes sense. You know what I mean? Like nobody's trying to deal with that. You got so much traffic. Now you got to
It
add
helps
even.
even if you get denied, you
Well,
still had to build
uh,
up all that infrastructure to be even considered.
hey, Miss
Exactly.
Fence, didn't somebody
Go ahead.
didn't somebody have a home? Didn't somebody have a home Super Bowl like a couple of years ago? Or was it Tampa Bay
Yeah,
Yes.
the
Yep.
Bucks.
or the Rams?
I mean, it was
Both
kind of a
of them
sign.
actually.
Ah,
The Rams one was a little more natural.
mm,
That was where the Super Bowl was supposed to be held that year. But the Buccaneers one was like kind of a sign because it was the COVID year. That was the only place they could
No,
play.
no, I'm not gonna let you say that.
Oh,
uh,
come on, man.
No, they wanted Tom Brady to win.
No,
That's why.
that's not true. What the heck are you talking about? Did you not hear what I said? They had set this up 4 years ago, guys.
The Super Bowl
Way
wasn't
before
supposed to
COVID,
be in
way
Tampa
before
that
all of
year.
that. Yes, it was.
I'm not. I remember clearly them saying they had to move it there because of the COVID thing.
COVID was an excuse. It was because of Tom
hey,
Brady. They moved it
Nope.
there so he could be the first quarterback to win on a home stadium, guaranteed. Somebody's pockets got lined on that
Uh,
one.
Right, but
wow,
I thought that they had
you
pushed it.
know
They
wow.
had
what? I'm
smoothed it
so over
over by
y'all.
the
I'm so
by the
over y'all,
pandemic
bro.
excuse is what I'm saying. Like that's
I'm
how they
over
slipped
y'all.
it
That
in.
is some.
Yeah.
And Miss Fence, I don't think that's fair, man. I don't think that's fair at all, man.
That's absolutely
Well,
A
they
manure.
home
weren't
No.
gonna
Super
let us
Bowl
Now,
have
home
it.
team, nah, man.
no.
Big
Due to
conspiracy
COVID,
theory.
though, they limited the amount of people that could be there. Only 25,000 fans were allowed to do it. It was on record the least attended Super Bowl because of COVID, but they already knew about Tampa Bay getting the Super Bowl 4 years prior to. Like, y'all literally don't listen to me. Like I literally just told you, it was set up already years in advance. Remember, they have to let
Where do
these
you
cities
find?
know.
And I'm not challenging Miss Fins. I'm not saying
Challenge
you don't do
me,
your.
because
No,
I'm
no,
gonna put
wait.
it to you
No,
right now.
no. I'm
Google
not
it.
saying you're not. I'm not saying you didn't do your homework. But I'd like to. I'd like to know how we can come across that information. Like because
Very simple.
unless we use the Wayback Machine, maybe I don't know, but it might be scrubbed by now. You know what I mean? Like, how would we know without
No.
going back in time and remembering where it was supposed to be? Maybe I'm being Mandela affected. I don't know, but I clearly remember them changing the venue because of the pandemic.
Hey, you know, Miss
They
Like
Prince, I think
adjust.
they,
Florida was the only
They
state that was
adjusted to the
allowing
Super
large
Bowl,
assemblies at the time. That's why the
bro.
basketball thing
Miss,
was being held in Orlando.
hey, Miss Prince, I think they
That's
ought to.
different
I
I
because
know
in
that, I
basketball,
know, but
hold on, friend. Let
maybe
me finish.
I'm not saying
In
I'm not saying I'm
okay,
right. I'm
okay.
saying where can we go to like confirm that? Because I don't. I know what you're saying. Super Bowls are set up 4 years in advance. They're usually sold out 4 years in advance. But I'm pretty sure they had changed that venue. Like it wasn't originally scheduled for Tampa. But again, I could be wrong. I just wouldn't know where we would go to confirm that. Not that it's anything but nostalgic, you know what I mean? But
Super Bowl 55, which was the one that they played in Tampa Bay, it was the very first time that an NFL team played at home for the Super Bowl. It's never happened before. It ended up being that way.
Yeah, I don't
And
think it's ever
for
happened.
No, I know it's never happened before. It was the very first time that ever happened. The team, and this is the reason why they do it too. Okay, so you guys can understand how they set up the Super Bowl locations as well. Another reason why. Another reason why Gillette Stadium never got in the last 25 years a Super Bowl is because they don't want the home field advantage. So this is why they actually go to losing teams and they go to the stadiums. So part of the logistics that you're talking about is they actually game out. Yeah, no, this team is not going to be a winning team
well,
for the most part. So we can go to here. They have, trust me, they got a long list
nobody
of
likes
teams
the
they know
cold.
is
I
not good.
mean, let's face it.
Yes, and I get that.
I mean,
But they also
they
do
have
it
the
because
occasional
Yeah, that's
Minnesota used to
they
be a
don't want
dome,
that over
that's,
advantage of playing at home, which
right?
is
that's what
another
I
reason
was going to
why
say, color.
if you
Yeah.
take a look at it, it's going to be the losing teams that tend to get the more opportunities of getting the Super Bowl. But again, weather does take into
Yeah,
effect
I mean that's
as
why
well.
you
As
get
I said,
Arizona a lot, you get us a lot, you get California, but and then even in the northern states, like is Minnesota, Michelle, is Minnesota still a dome or it's open air now?
No, they have a.
Yeah, I'm
no,
I
not
no,
think they
no,
have
it's
sure.
a
still
dome
dome.
still.
I thought it was still
Right.
dome though.
Right. Now, other than the logistics of having to live for a week in that bitter cold, the game itself is indoors, so
But wasn't
and
the wasn't one of the Super Bowls like not too long ago in that Life Stadium?
yeah, in New York, yeah.
Yeah.
See,
No, New Jersey.
they'll compromise the weather thing for the big bright lights in big city. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's in New Jersey though, not New York. On the border, but it's in
Right,
New
right,
Jersey.
right, right. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
But anyway,
you know,
I'm gonna be getting up out of here to get my beach day going. But it
yeah,
was
get
Beach
your
cool
beat
day,
on my
huh?
day
on.
off to come up and say
Yeah.
hi to everybody.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course. Listen, Michelle, we always appreciate you. Obviously, you're definitely welcome in here. But before you go, I have to say this. Originally, LA was supposed to be the site of the Super Bowl 50, aka the 2020 Super Bowl. But the reason why they changed it, and this was 4 years prior to in 2016, the reason why they changed it, it's because of construction delays. And back in 2016, they made the change to go from LA to Tampa Bay because they weren't going to have the stadium for LA to be available till after the 2020 season. So what did they do? They moved it to 2 years after to give them more time to finish their construction. And that's why you saw the Rave, what was it? You saw the Tampa Bay Rays play play at home. And then the year after, they just gave him an extra year to finish. And the year after, you had the LA Rams get it. No one knew back in 2016 that the Rams were going to be good. and nobody knew back in 2016 that Tom Brady was gonna go to Tampa Bay.
So that's interesting. So it sounds like the non-football media and some of the football media just ran with the idea that they were changing the venue because of the pandemic. What, to placate the casuals and the non-football people? Like, so CNN and all the major networks could go out there and say, oh, they had to do this, when in actuality it was already changed to begin with because of construction delays
Yeah,
like years
because of
prior.
construction
How
years
terrible of
prior.
them, man. The
Yeah,
media is
actually,
Whatever.
trash. The
now
media
that
is
you say that,
absolute trash. I'm just gonna say it.
I do remember that now that you're saying it. But actually, what I really think happened with the Super Bowl in Tampa Bay was when Tom Brady went to Tampa Bay, and it was that same year that they made sure he got into the Super Bowl because they
Oh,
As
wanted him to be the
far as,
first
that
oh yeah,
quarterback.
as far as the old
1,000%.
as far as
Yeah,
the old
1,000%.
Philadelphia
That
officiating crew, absolutely,
one,
definitely, 100%.
That's
because
yo,
how
funny,
trashy
man.
they look
Michelle, you
sometimes.
nailed it.
As trash as
That
they look
first, well,
sometimes, and then all of a
they
sudden
did
they came out
say,
of nowhere.
because they did say Tom Brady didn't know the playbook the first 9 weeks. So half the season, he didn't know the playbook. They were running on an extremely limited playbook, like very limited playbook, and that's why they sucked at the beginning of the season. And then they ripped off a bunch of games to get into the playoffs, and then they managed to get to the Super Bowl. But yeah, the whole
Well, he
stadium,
knew the
all that was
playbook
done
enough to
years
put a
ago.
40 burger on us.
But that year, I'll tell you this: that year, the whole league was in it to make sure, oh my God, can you imagine if the Bucks made it to the first time ever in their own home stadium in the Super? Yeah, bro, that
Yep.
was definitely the setup afterwards for sure.
And
But the whole
that's
location because of COVID, nah, that was done due to
uh,
construction years
that's
before.
starting to
So
become a pattern with Tom Brady being involved in national unity games, if you know what I mean.
yeah, well, you know what? If
Don't
he's your number
forget
one,
that tonight we're all Patriots.
whatever. You really
Never.
hated that. I'm not
Patriot
gonna
as in the
lie.
So
I
American
was a
sense.
cringe.
Patriot
I
that
wanted to
year.
like. I
I was a
really truly
Patriot
wanted
that
to
year.
sell my
Listen to
TV
me.
and never look at that TV again. When he said that, I was like,
I know,
unbelievable.
but I was a Patriot that particular year, and we all know what happened in 2001.
Yeah,
That particular
exactly.
year, we
So it
we
should have
all
been
were Patriots.
America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, not the Patriots.
Third
That.
choice, the third choice for America's team, because the
Yeah, but just so you guys know,
Steelers and somebody else were approached first to be America's team. I can't remember who
Oh,
the
really?
Packers
Really?
maybe.
Right. That's
it
Yeah,
cool.
might have been
Dallas was third
Packers. I think,
choice.
yeah, yeah. I think it was Packers and Steelers, then Cowboys. No, you're not wrong, Michelle. You're not wrong. So because again, you have to represent the entire NFL and the entire America. See, but you know what? This year they're playing in Las Vegas. They say I forgot somebody said it here, but it is true. The most expensive Super Bowl that it's gonna cost is gonna be this year in Las Vegas. Next year is gonna be in the Super Bowl in the Superdome in New Orleans. So that means that they'll have one more Super Bowl than we do, and then the year after is gonna go to Santa Clarita, so Levi Stadium for San Francisco. So we'll see how that
Well,
ends up going. But those are the three.
it would be our luck to be in the most expensive Super Bowl to make it hard for us fans that have been waiting for how
I mean,
many ever years it's been. But if we get in next year for the Superdome, I got a connection in New Orleans with the hotel from one of my borrowers at work, so I'll be getting a room that time.
girl, you gotta hook it up. Girl, you
Cool.
gotta hook
That's
it
cool.
up. I listen. I
Mardi
don't need
Gras
much room.
country.
I'll
That'd be
take
a
a little couch. I
party.
don't care.
Yeah.
I'll take a
That's
single.
cool.
I'll take a little couch. I'll take a queen. I need a queen bed, at
A
least.
Super
But
Bowl party
But
in New Orleans. Isn't that kind of like having the that festival they used to have in
Mardi
Rome
Gras.
every 100 years, and like another emperor would be like, well, I think the start of Rome was a couple years later, so we have to have an extra one to reset the balance, right? And every emperor would come in saying that so they could have it more than once every 100 years. But that's kind of like a Super Bowl party in New Orleans because they already got Mardi Gras every year, and then you're
Yeah.
like adding a little mini Mardi Gras in between.
Yeah, it'd be like a second Mardi Gras.
Yeah,
Right? That would be insane. Oh, so
You know,
see,
you know,
Anyway,
yes.
you, Miss
happy,
Michelle,
Fizz,
thank you for coming through,
I
girl.
think
I
they ought to just
appreciate you.
yeah,
And you
thanks,
enjoy your
guys.
beach
Happy
day,
Veterans
okay?
Day.
Happy
yeah.
Take care,
Veterans
guys.
Day.
Have a good
Bye
day,
bye.
Fins
Michelle.
up.
Have a good day, Michelle.
Fins up. Go ahead, Fred. What were you
And
saying,
Miss Fizz,
sir?
I
Get
think
in here.
I was about to say I think they ought to, determine, already determine who's in the Super Bowl, then decide on where to play. That's what I think,
Hey, listen.
man.
We need to make sure that we get there somehow. We
Yeah,
just need to make sure. Like that's all I'm saying.
yeah.
We just need to make sure we do it. So right now, like I told you guys, Miami and New Orleans have both been at 11 Super Bowls each. But with New Orleans having it next year, they'll go into 12, and then they'll have the um, most Super Bowls hosted. But I'm sure we'll get another one in a few years again because everybody loves Miami. Like everybody loves South Florida. Period. The good thing about South Florida, I will tell you this, is that we don't just have Miami. We have Miami. You have Broward County. If you gotta stretch it out and go to Palm Beach, you can, and it's still all accessible because where the Dolphin Stadium is, guys, it's literally on County Line Road. Not actually, but like a smidge away from County Line Road between Broward County and Miami. They made sure they got it as north as possible in Miami-Dade County because they knew they wanted to still have, because you still got Palm Beach, you got Broward County, and obviously Miami. They wanted to make sure they were still able to service all three counties. So that's why it's so north. It might as well be Broward County, but yeah, it is. You can definitely, even if you come down here for a game, even if you come down here for the Super Bowl, even if you're at Palm Beach, you're what, 45 minutes away, maybe an hour away at most, and you can still easily come over here. So definitely, that's another reason why they like hosting it here because they're able to go ahead and have that available. Um, for everybody, like you guys said. But guys, I'm getting ready to go. I got a long day. I'm still trying to see if Insanity heard me or not. I still haven't seen an email from her. Maybe she doesn't email. We'll see. No email. It's missfins at yahoo.com if you hear me, girl. Because I still don't have a phone. Oh god. But go ahead, Fred. Give me your final thoughts, buddy.
My final thought. First of all, I enjoyed the show this morning. It was a real good show. I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed you
Thank you.
guys,
Thank
and hey, uh, let's use this bye week. Get guys healthier, and let's get back on track, pick up where we left off, and you know, good luck to the Finns.
you. Good luck to the Fins. Fins up, baby. Let's go. Thank you so
All right,
much, Fred. I really do appreciate it, man.
you're
You
welcome.
you
You're
are
welcome, Miss Finn, and
the best.
thank you for having me, Miss Finn.
Of course. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye. And we have Color Mr. Color Commentary. Yeah, let me switch that puppy up because hello,
I
so much.
really hate the bye week.
Why?
I think they should eliminate them, and they should have never instituted them.
Wow, you really
I
don't
hate
like
them.
the bye
I
weeks.
really do.
Wow. Well,
I think
ladies
it
and gentlemen, you
disrupts your rhythm. It disrupts everything. It's boring.
but
For
they
your
need it. They need it.
yeah. So
They
I'm
need
just gonna
it.
sit back and I guess try to find some games that are worth watching.
But
See
we
what the
mentioned
other
some
teams are
games.
looking like, Bengals and Ravens and them teams. I will be, as Miss Fins alluded to, I will be looking to call the. I'm going to at least do the Jets and Raiders because we're playing both of those teams, and I would love to follow that up
Exactly.
on my
That's
channel
Sunday
with
night.
the
Yeah.
Bills on Monday night, playing the Broncos, just because you know it'd be fun to watch it happen if the Broncos pull off a miracle.
If
You
the
know,
Broncos do it, man, that would. Oh my God, that would be so amazing. Like it would be like the cherry on top
So
because then
make
you know
so
it would be the nail in the coffin.
so get over to color commentary, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know what time I go Sunday evening. It'll probably be, half hour or so before the game. We can chop it up Miami, all Dolphins talk while I let you know how the Raiders and Jets fare against each other.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That game will be at 8:20 on NBC. So I'm assuming by 7:45, color will
Yeah,
probably be
something
up.
like that. Something like
7:30,
that. You know
7:45, he'll
me.
be probably
I
be up and going. I
casually
know.
stroll in, you know how I roll.
So that means by 8:15, he'll be available to start the game.
I have to
Like
whip up
5 minutes before.
I have to whip up some ugly
Uh,
graphic or something to make it look legit. But
you got it.
we'll
You
get it
got it,
going
man.
on.
You get it going, guys. We need 2 more likes to get to 30 likes. Help
That's
me
gonna
out
be
here. Hit
my
that like button, guys.
that's gonna be my IRL channel, basically, Miss Fins. So you're gonna have me on. I'm gonna do all the work, continue to do all my work on the Fins tailgate. Um, but I'm gonna utilize my channel just basically, because that's what YouTube is. It's me. So that's gonna be my IRL channel, color in real life.
Oh, are you gonna is you're gonna finally have your camera on?
Well, maybe not, but it's gonna be like, yeah, I'm a Dolphins fan, so it'll always be Dolphins talk. But at the same time, you know, I'm gonna be, you know me. I talk about a lot of things that
That is true.
interest some people and things that don't interest others that have nothing to do with the Dolphins. So it's more of a get to know color channel than anything else. So
Yeah, well, you do talk a lot of Dolphins. Um, but yeah, so check them out. If you're wondering how do you say it, guys, click on say something. I mean, type something on the little chat real quick because all you'll have to do to go to his channel is click on his name, and it'll tell you you want to go to channel game, channel name or whatever.
oh yeah, that's right.
So
Yeah, I
click on
just
his
put in an
name.
arrow.
Oh, I guess yeah, whichever one doesn't matter.
Except
His
in
Phins
the
Bills have
StreamYard
two
chat,
bowl
it
games
looks like
together.
it's
Week one,
underneath my
they
name.
combine. That's funny equation. What'd you say, color?
I said I put an arrow in, but in the StreamYard chat, it looks like it's underneath my name. It should be pointing to my name in the YouTube chat, depending on how much you've got your screen blown up.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, just check it out. Color commentary, Culler, in case you're just listening. Commentary. Go check him out. Let's get him to 1,000 subscribers. Let's get him the watch hours he needs. So that way we can go ahead and have Color up and running. Again, he's still part of the TFTG. Nobody's breaking the boy band will still remain,
There is no
okay?
controversy here. This is something I inevitably had to do, and
Like
I
they're
have to put
totally
time
fighting
into it.
each other. It's gonna be breaking up. Oh my god, it's just a horrible thing.
Well,
I'm
there's
just kidding.
me, and then there's color
Um,
commentary. So I mean, I got to be me on here too. You know what I mean? So that's
yeah,
all it's about. It's just something I put on the shelf once I joined the Finns tailgate and started putting all my efforts towards building that network and building what we have there. And there's no, I mean, that's still 100% of my focus. But at the same time, I do have to, I, I can't be jumping back and forth. I gotta get content going on my channel as well. I've been promising my 200 faithful subscribers for a year and a half now, so we'll get some stuff going
yep,
on
I'm
there
one
and
of them.
try to build it
Well,
up.
there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. Color
Another
commentary will
channel
be
that would be
live.
credited to you all that you helped build. So there you go.
Exactly, from
Help
the
me build
ground
another
up.
one.
Exactly. Well, thank you, Color, for coming through. I appreciate you, man. You have yourself a wonderful day. Okay.
Thank you, man.
And then, ladies and gentlemen, as always, you know who I am. You know who I mean. You know how I do. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are the best. Shout out again to all the flipping. Look at all the members, man. Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you for being part of the family. You guys really are helping build the channel from the ground up, and all your support. It's amazing. Like seriously. And we got some really cool emojis coming up as well. So the more members we have, the more emojis we can put up, and so we can have fun and we can go ahead and get that done. But I appreciate each and every single one of you guys for supporting, guys. We got 4 levels. We got practice squad, starter, Pro Bowl, and all pro. It's right there for you. Thank you so much for honestly just joining the family, guys. Just joining the family. So shout out to all of the members. You could also catch again. This was the game preview, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate it. You guys are the best. Oh, look, what would be the best thing that could happen, ladies and gentlemen, as far as being a Dolphins fan? I'm gonna put it to you this way: the best scenario that could happen, I'm just being 1,000% honest, is that the Bills lose to the Broncos. Okay, it's actually that the Patriots win versus the Colts because it'll get their little draft thingy down. And actually having the Jets win versus the Raiders. Hold up, let me explain. Because then we get to see the flipping Bills third in the division. Oh my God, how funny is that? Anyways, guys, again, this is Miss Phins. I'm Miss Phins. Thank you so much for joining another great, successful show. But it's nothing but you guys. Look at all those emojis, Scotty. Guys, if you're still here and you remember, drop the emojis. Drop the emoji. We got our newest member to the emoji family, Mr. Tiny Tua. Mr. Tua Tiny Vailoa. So there you go. We need all 3 lost teams. Well, I mean, I'm okay with all 3 teams losing. Like, let's be real. If all 3 of them lose, that'll be golden too. The only one that I'm okay with winning would be the Patriots, because then they'll have a lower draft status. You know what I mean? And why not? And then if the Jets win, it gets the Bills to third. But you know what? Hey, we'll see. Hopefully they all lose. But again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. Look at those hamburgers. Thank you. You guys are the best. Take care. Bye-bye. Have a great rest of your weekend. Also, too, to all of our veterans, guys, salute to service, man. Salute to America, baby. America. Salute to service. Thank you guys for what you guys do. You guys really are the best, and without you guys there is no nation. So thank you to all of our veterans. Also thank you to all of our active members. You guys are the best, man, and you guys keep us together. That's all I can say. Thank you. Thank you, Dolphins 24/7 with Colin. What's up? Thank you so much for coming through. Take care, guys. Have a great weekend. And remember, go check out, we'll see you guys Motivation Monday. Because guess what? Either way, we win. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.